Hello, everyone. We're alive. We're live now, Luke.
Okay, I gotta catch my breath after. It has been, well, pretty typical in a way, because tech stuff is being annoying.
However,
so I guess I should not be surprised.
We have good news and bad news. I went over there today, and god damn it, I diagnosed the problem. Finally.
We got that jitterbug.
Yeah, he's got a high amount of what's called jitter on his network. That's the range of ping from the lowest ping to highest ping. And that fucks with voice a lot over the internet.
Like my ping, most of the pings were in the 30 millisecond range, and then it would jump up to as high as 1,000.
Yeah, which is not good. 1,000 milliseconds is 1 second.
That's a lot of milliseconds.
That's a lot of milliseconds. Why? Who's setting things on fire?
Better be careful.
You are.
I would assume
you set
that's
yourself
you,
on
but...
fire. I'm not involved in this. This is just happening. Okay, now I'm involved. You brought this on yourself by shooting me. Oh, that's a grenade.
So we did get a temporary fix where I made a new Discord account, and I am on my phone over cell signal for that, so it doesn't go through my horrible home internet jitter to make me sound like a robot. So we're compromising, because I'm sure my vocal quality is not crystal clear.
It's not great, but it's less robot-y, which I'll take.
Yeah, it's not as good as it can be on the PC, but it's also not as bad as it can be going over PC, so we'll take it.
Oh, wait a second, I have armor piercing. Oh, that is so much faster on the armored guys. That's great. Yeah, I went and changed up my weapons to have an LMG.
Nice.
Armor piercing rounds.
Good call.
And it just tears them apart. That was quite the blood cloud.
Yeah, because how many weapons can you have?
3 primary.
3?
And
a
here's my
sidearm?
arsenal. Yeah, 3 primary and a secondary and the mortar backpack.
And yeah, that's right. Shit. So what do you got? You got your standard assault rifle. You got an LMG, and is that a sniper?
I switched to the Viva Libertad, which has it's not showing it here, but it has like special properties. Hold on, maybe it'll show it on this one. No, inspect. Show me the properties, the special properties.
I'm starting to not believe you.
I know. Hold on. Okay, no.
I swear my gun has special powers, man.
If I get headshots with it, it increases my Supremo charge, which I think is my backpack charge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which I thought, yes, I should use that more often.
Another incredible innovation from our fine friends at Ubisoft. It's a different game mechanic. See, it's like a whole new game.
It's a brand new game.
I mean, that is kind of cool to make it, you do different things to charge up your mortar backpack.
I don't think anyone's ever thought of a gun mod that affects its stats and gameplay.
No,
I don't think anyone's ever done
I don't think so. They should do that in real life, where like you can't use certain weapons, like the Air Force can't call in an airstrike until somebody has like a kill streak going on the ground.
Let's gamify war. That'll go well.
Yeah. Well, recruits are down. You got to find a way to get these impressionable 18-year-olds back in the army.
Well, they're already using video game gamers to like run drones, right?
That is true. Yeah, they literally. I talked to a guy, a Marine drone pilot. And he says they do in fact use Xbox controllers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
So when I play Call of Duty, it's military training. It's true.
Maybe it's some Ender's Game kind of shit, where you're not actually playing Call of Duty. I
was going to mention that last stream we had like probably 30% talk about the actual game. We're already so off topic.
Yeah, you watch. It's Far Cry. It's fun. Talk over it.
That was a war crime, what I just did. Don't do that.
I mean, this whole game is a war crime.
That's true. But I didn't want anyone
War
to pick him
Crime
back up.
6 in a different country this time. But no, I don't know if this is the chicken or the egg thing, going back to like military recruits, or the numbers are low. Dodge is discontinuing the Challenger and the Charger, because I know those are like favorites among recruits. You know, you get your signing bonus or whatever, you go out and buy a muscle car. But they're stopping them. They're making them all electric now, so you can't get a gas-powered Dodge Challenger anymore after like
Shit,
24 or something.
This is, yep. That was...
So I don't know if it's like they discontinued those cars and then nobody wanted to sign up for the army again.
So say that again. The
nobody's-
Dodge Charger and the something else are just
And
you can only get them in electric now.
And the Challenger, yeah, starting in like a year or two, they're
That's
they're phasing
awesome.
out the gas-powered muscle car.
Well, that's I mean, good, because electric motors are way better for torque and speed.
But see, for a muscle car, and I've never driven a Challenger or a Charger, but like
Muscle is
get the
directly related to torque, is it not? And electric
Well,
motors,
yes,
fucking
but-
torque.
muscle is related to the sound and the vibration.
I get okay.
and
I get there's
just the
There's
muscle
also
feeling.
the,
You know, you
uh,
want to flex.
the less important, I would say, feel and sound of a motor.
Right? Like the idling, when you're burning a gallon every 10 minutes in idle, like that's an important feature.
It's important.
It's not a bug.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
I mean, it would be really weird to like hop in a car that looks like that. Super beefy, just American muscle car with attitude, and then to not feel anything when you press on the gas pedal. Like, other than getting thrown backwards in your seat for all the G's you're pulling. Like,
Right.
that will
yeah,
still
it's
be
not
there
that you
in full
wouldn't feel
force.
you would feel the same forces. You just wouldn't feel it in your heart.
You can't, like, under the gas pedal, you can't feel the vibrations, you know? Like, I totally understand, and I'm on the side of, like, electrifying. I mean,
Oh,
we're still
God.
burning coal to fuel all those cars, but we're working on it. So, like, logically, I get every argument for it, but it's a little sad still. And again, I've never driven one of those cars, would never buy one. But I held out the idea that maybe I would ever have one. And now I can't.
It's the principle of the thing.
Exactly.
I'll never ever own one, but god damn it, if I wanted to, they wouldn't be loud anymore.
Well, I mean, the used market still, you know, that's
Shit,
going.
man.
Buy
I'm gonna
a
hide.
BMW i8. I'm not familiar with. See, I'm way below. Ooh, nice.
LMGs hold a lot of bullets.
Wait a minute.
What?
It says the BMW i8, the 0 to 60 is about 7 seconds. That seems really long.
That's long.
That seems super high.
That's very long. I think you can do that in like my mom's old RAV4.
Right. Yeah, I've got a Jeep and I very informally clocked it at about 6 or 7 seconds. That's only a V4 4-cylinder. Like, that's pretty weak.
Finally got it. Okay. That LMG.
Bronwyn, though, hell of a good-looking car
It's
at BMW.
okay. I think I'm out of the bulk of the danger now that I've taken out the helicopter.
So I'm seeing
not gonna let you
21 Tesla Plaid 0 to 60 in 2.1 seconds.
1.9 for the Plaid. I
Is it
thought.
1.9?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
yeah,
supposed
I'm
to be the
looking at
fastest
carandriver.com.
production car.
It said a quarter-mile pass in 9.4 seconds at 151 miles an hour. Like, holy shit.
Oh, okay. I thought there was a bug where like it's just showing me an icon for a grenade, but there's like nothing was going off. But there's a tripwire. Can I like? Do I shoot?
I
can't-
don't think you want
I
to
can't
stand
disable
that
it.
close to the tripwire.
Well, I'm not gonna
when you
trip
shoot
it unless I do something stupid like that. Oh, it was just a flash. All right.
Oh, and you're fine. Okay.
What am I even doing? Oh, I have to destroy the poison. I was like, what? I killed all the people here. I have to destroy these poison thingies. That is metal. Okay, do I just, can I just shoot them? Shoot them a lot? Shoot them real good? Yep.
Yep.
Shouldn't have stood that
Far
close. It's
Cry.
poison.
It didn't stop you from the tripwire.
Yeah. I'm not a smart person.
Yeah, that's okay.
I think that is everything for this zone. Or is that, does that count? Did I get more for that? Yeah, okay, I did actually. Sniper? Oh yeah. Okay, do you see any more yellow poison? Yes, there's some there. Any more? Yes, some there. Oh.
So here's a Twitch thing that I don't know what's going on. So there's the viewer count, you know, and then there's users in chat, which it lists. We got 420, we got Alien Gathering, we got a Service Stop, Commander Root, Ryclan, Maddie and Son, and Ronwin. That's more than 4, if my math is correct.
I'm not. Let me just quick double check that. Yeah, more than 4.
But over there it says 4. So who do I believe? The government? Unlikely.
God.
I'll just throw that out there. For
Yeah, that was a left field thing there. Speaking of left field, I hope I can steal a car here so I can move faster. I believe the higher number. That's what I would do, Luke. Because
yeah,
we're
me too.
Popular
Unless
people.
it's just making up usernames to like make us feel like
That's
more people
true.
are
That
here.
would be that would be weird if it just made up usernames for people in chat.
Shit.
Twitch just throws their own bots in there if people's viewer count is too low just to make us feel better.
Gotta pump those numbers up. You know what I didn't do? I didn't use my mortars that whole time. I forgot.
Oh yeah. Don't even need them.
Well, I did die the first time.
You know. Other than that, you didn't need them. Got them.
Got him. And it was worth it.
So I'm curious too how my levels sound because yeah, I'm on my phone for.
You're a little
mic.
quieter than you have been. I might turn you up on OBS here to
Okay.
compensate for that. Let me just quick do that.
Is there a stamina
Oh, actually, you
mechanic in Far Cry?
look fine on OBS. I think I'm gonna leave it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Ronwin says coming across okay. Good. Yeah, we narrowed down the technical problem to that jitter, like Reese was saying.
Yeah, I connected directly into his modem, so we eliminated any possible like network issues with the router or his mesh.
Just right to the source, it was still happening.
Oh God, the fucking helicopter! I gotta hide in the sewers. I think if I just hang out here, they'll like give up.
If it's anything like GTA, yeah, they'll just look around and I don't know, guys. And then as soon as your stars go away, you can just walk out, and none of them recognize you as the man that they were just chasing. I love that.
Couldn't be the man who came out of just where we were looking, who looks exactly like him. It's been 5 minutes.
Couldn't possibly be him.
So, yeah, anyway, basically, it's all his ISP's fault.
So I gotta
It's not Discord's
heckle
fault.
them tomorrow when they're open, and so it's still not solved. We identified it.
Yeah.
And what are you doing, puppy? Hey, get out of there, Sonny. Get out of there. Come here. My dog is crawling over all my mess of cords. Oh, now it's just laying down in the corner behind my speaker. Okay. Is that comfy?
Ooh, water effects.
You're getting so tangled up.
So if I... Ah, god damn it. Spotted immediately. Well, because I guess they're right there. This whole hiding thing, it's only partially effective. But if I can just whittle their numbers down... God, it's the helicopter, really. If I...
Just put away your machine gun for the pistol.
If I just...
Yeah, hold your breath. Did you get him?
No.
I thought I saw something move. Oh, no.
Shit. Does that not work in this one? Can you not shoot the pilot out? Apparently someone's seeing me over there, but I don't see... How can they see me if I can't see them? Ow. Do you see anybody?
I did not. Unless the stadium lights shot you.
God damn.
Well, back to the sewers.
I guess. If it wasn't for the helicopter, I could really be doing some shit. Boy, the sniper does not do damage to the body of the helicopter either, though.
That's probably why they brought out the helicopter. Just not to, you know, sympathize with them, but I'm guessing they were like, hey, this guy's kind of wrecking our shit. Let's throw the helicopter at him.
Boy, the recoil on this thing it requires a lot of control. Which, accurate probably, but...
Yeah, usually those things are like a bipedal mount, I feel like, for that exact reason. The water in this game's not half bad.
Yeah, I was noticing that, like, the explosions give, like, a shockwave through them. It's pretty nice.
And the way the sewer kind of...
It's like a whole new game, Luke.
See, I'm telling you. Can't discount the details.
Castillo's special forces are hunting me. Wait. God damn it, man.
Oh, your backpack is ready, too. Can your backpack get the helicopter?
That's too high. Oh, hi. What the fuck?
Ah.
Oh, it's a turret. Oh, God.
It's a fuck.
Damn it. He set up a turret.
Whole new game.
Whole new game. Oh, you know what I didn't do, Luke? And it's why we're losing.
Put it on easy.
I didn't get chorizo.
Yeah.
Where are you, boy? Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy. Was a good puppy.
You're going him over the like the alligator?
Absolutely. Look at that face.
And he's cute. I don't see a cold-blooded killer though.
Cute little puppy. Let's go kill some guys. Let's go kill some guys. Come on. Come on. Let's go kill some.
Every time he kills a guy, he comes back to you for a treat.
All right, Chorizo. Kill that guy.
I'm not joking. Stop.
Kill him, Chorizo. Kill him. Kill him. Kill Chorizo. Come on.
I think he's not a great
There you
warrior.
go.
Oh.
Kill Chorizo. Yes. Good boy. Well, he didn't actually I think maybe he's more for distraction, actually. He did no damage at all. Cute as he is, I might have preferred the alligator in a situation like this. Now that I know that. Get him, Chorizo.
And as a distraction, another way to put that would be that his job is mostly to get shot at.
Yeah.
So you're sending this puppy in to just take damage for you.
Yep.
Can you get in that and just run people over? Is it armored?
What if I get in this?
There you go. That could take a
Somebody has a
helicopter.
mortar, and I'm sitting still now.
Son. Stop. What are you doing?
Why can't I shoot now? Am I out? Is it out of ammo? I think it had infinite ammo. Maybe it was just overheated. Or maybe the fiery body, the whole vehicle is destroyed. Maybe that has something to do with it.
I say, oh, you got to repair it. Never mind.
Oh, were you
I'm
gonna
gonna say just drive around
Get-
in the truck and start hitting people.
I can set them on fire with barrels. Does that help?
Yeah, that's good.
What is
I
this
forgot
guy
if
doing?
in like 3 or 4, or no, 4 or 5, I suppose. Was there like a feature where you could duck down if you're driving a car?
I think so.
Sonny, hey, what are
Not the best driver I've ever seen. He gave up. He gave up driving now. All right, poison. Chorizo's down. Ow, I killed everybody. Chorizo. Get... You killed Chorizo, didn't you?
You remember to hit those crop duster
Oh
plates.
god, the turret is back.
We can replace them easy.
I don't know how easy or hard those are to take down.
Why does no one just fucking text? What is this, the 90s?
Yeah, what is this, the 90s, Reese? You remember 10 years ago when it was the 90s?
Oh god. Oh man, the 90s don't feel that far away, and yet they
And
sure
yet.
are.
Yeah, the other night, I don't know what came over me, but I wanted to put on some music, and I was just playing some games. And I went back to the first gen Pokemon, like Road to Viridian City, and it's just like, boom, I'm 7 years old, got my Game Boy Color, and life is good. Good shit. Hey, first time chat from Discoffit, or DS Coffit, or a name. Welcome.
Discofe.
Ooh, I like that. It's like Kofefe, but Discofe. Sorry to bring that up.
Yeah, you apologize. Go ahead though. What do you say?
He says, can I play? Yes, you can play Far Cry 6.
It's available
Look at
for
that.
purchase today. I don't think Twitch can do that. I know Mixer allowed for that sort of a thing, where you could actually have your viewers take control of your computer, which security-wise might... That
Oh,
kind of... It
seriously?
seems weird to me. I don't know how secure that
Yeah.
was.
Let's give some strangers remote access. That couldn't go wrong.
Yeah, it can't go wrong.
Not saying Discofe would do that. We like him because he's here. But,
What happened?
on
Fucking
principle,
Ubisoft!
get in that plane.
My mouse is disabled! What is wrong with this game?
Unplug
It works
plug
in the
back
menu.
It's like you're gun jamming, but a whole other level.
Holy shit. Oh my god. What if I plug in a controller real quick
Yeah.
and then disconnect it because I don't know the controls on the controller? This is a...
I mean, look around and shoot your gun.
You know what, Luke? This is a
trigger.
whole new game. I never had this much
See?
shit with the previous Far Cry's.
See, because they all worked fantastically.
Well, let's not go too far.
See,
Controller
this
has
is
been successfully
making
connected.
And you
but it
still
still
have
doesn't
no-
work.
Axis control. Oh god. Go to your last checkpoint. Like, I don't really know how games are coded, but like
This one,
from the little
poorly.
bit of dabbling, yeah,
Yeah, I think... Okay, yeah,
from
reload.
the dabbling I've
Reload,
done.
autosave.
It's like you put the basic, like the player controls, they're like a pretty fundamental basic, like if that doesn't work, you don't have yourself a game.
Okay, well, I can turn now, but we have to do this all
know?
again. Is that worth it? I don't know that that was worth it.
Like, if you can't move in Pac-Man, they shouldn't release that game.
Maybe I should just turn it into a challenge video when that happens. It's okay, playing
Yeah.
Far Cry 6 without turning for the rest of the game.
Or just get a DDR pad and just dance your way to victory.
Hell yeah.
Viva la revolucion. Da, 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 da. Just dance. Guitar Hero controller, you know, we proved way back when that you can kind of play Halo with
I
that.
mean, it accepts the input. I don't know if you can play
yeah,
it.
that's the same thing. That's
Shit,
what I
how
said.
do I lay down? Can I not lay down? I don't think I can lay down. I think I'm dead again. Get in the car.
Can you get in that excavator?
That is... Okay, so I
That's a
hit
grenade.
E to get in the car, except it
Now
didn't
you're
work,
frozen?
and now it's frozen.
Yeah.
Now the car's on fire.
now
This
you're
is
on
a great
fire.
game. I love this game.
Heal.
It froze for like 10 seconds trying to figure out if it could open the door.
So I like how the car blew up, but you
Yep.
just still like fell slowly sideways out of it.
I was actually hopeful, like, even though the opening of the last stream was a bug where I couldn't move
yeah.
at all.
Yeah, right off the bat.
It actually did go all right. I was hopeful that we would be able to play the game pretty well. Remember, this game is not, it didn't just come out.
No, it's
This
had
is
updates.
it's been out for a while. It's been patched a few times, I would hope. Not well, though.
So if I'm reading the user list right, and again, if that is accurate, we got a couple more people. So we got FTL, we got Adam Banana, Discoffin.
Welcome to the stream.
I'm trying to figure out for
I hope that the
420
game continues to work while you're here, because it's not a guarantee. Fucking Ubisoft.
Well, hey, that's content, you know? We just, we'll play the game when it works, and
If,
we'll
you know,
shit
if
on it when
my
it doesn't.
frustration makes you all happy.
Oh, yeah, speaking personally, it does. Yeah.
Well, then you should be very happy about yourself, because I was very frustrated that you wouldn't diagnose your fucking tech issues for the last few months without my having to come over there myself and do it.
You know, I tried. I did a bit. I didn't know.
I
what
don't know
fuck
that you
jitter was.
tried, because I gave
would've
you like
never
plenty of
gotten
things
there.
to try, and you were like, I'll do that, and then you never said anything. Never got back to me.
I did half of them. I'm a busy person, Reese. I got things to do. Also, I think one round of that was when I had COVID and I was unable to like do or maintain a thought process for more than 30 seconds at a time. Like not shitting you. It was bad. That was a couple weeks ago now, but
Have we destroyed all the poison in this section? I think we did, actually. No, wait, I see yellow. Something with less recoil.
can you drive that excavator?
I don't think so.
Can't poison anyone else with that shit anymore.
No, I can't.
Because if you can't,
That would
it's
be-
a bad game.
That would be too fun.
Carlos,
You remember to hit those crop duster
No
planes.
fun allowed.
Expensive as hell, and the army can't replace them easy.
Only, turning
why does no
free
one just
movement
fucking text?
is for
What
you.
is this, the 90s?
Yeah.
Alright, so how... This is the last time I broke was when I got in the aircraft, but let's see if I can actually drive it this time. So... Don't fly into restricted airspace or you'll be shot down immediately. Well, I'm already in restricted airspace, so... the parachute or wingsuit is your best option to survive. If all fails, crash land is a last resort. Yeah, fair. Alright, controls.
Yeah, so it says you're in restricted airspace right now.
Yes. So take
you're
off
supposed to
immediately.
get in the plane?
Right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that looks like
Space
plenty
to
of space
accelerate.
to get
That's
up
a
to
weird
speed.
choice. But here we go. I hope I have enough room. Nope.
Almost did it. All right, you got a sick jump coming up. Just pull up,
Does this
I
not
think
go
maybe
any
you were
faster than a
supposed to-
car?
turn around.
Hold on.
toward
I
the
gotta.
water.
I gotta decelerate with control.
Yeah, drive back to the runway, maybe.
Reverse. I could just drive this there.
DS Cough had asked, so can I join? I think we're not doing that. No, I don't know. I mean, we're new to Twitch.
First of all, I don't even know
haven't-
how to do that. Second of all, I'm not familiar
There
with.
you
Oh
go,
God!
fly.
This does not go fast enough to fly. And
Well,
there we
you
and it
landed
exploded.
it.
All right. Well, there's my body twitching. So
Oh yeah,
planes.
does the alligator have a name like Chorizo does?
I think so. Planes don't work. Planes are off limits. Guapo,
Guapo, okay.
which I think means
The handsome
ugly.
alligator. Handsome.
Handsome. Oh, okay.
Muy
Wait, what's
guapo.
ugly then?
I believe it's pronounced Reese in Spanish.
All right. All right.
Oh,
I'm
very
heading
clever,
toward the
Bert.
wrong. Wait, that's still
I'm seeing
highlighted. There's
Feo
still
or
poison there.
Feo.
Feo?
That's what Google's.
Okay, yeah.
Feo masculine, Feo feminine. Ugly, unsightly, nasty, homely, foul, tacky.
This wouldn't still be highlighted if there wasn't still poison in this one, right?
You're asking if the game is working as it should.
Yeah,
I can't really
I know.
answer on
You're
that
right.
one.
Dog.
Zoom. I could help. Could you help the game work?
Yeah, if you could get in that code and sort some things out, that'd be muy guapo of you. Did I use that correctly?
I don't know if they use the word beautiful like we do for in that context. Like, that's a weird way to use it.
That'd
I
be
don't see any
beautiful, bro.
poison. There it is.
There.
All clean around here.
All right, now we're clear
All
around here,
clear.
and I don't have to come back to this
And you're
fucking
almost
base
there.
anymore.
Well, try to hop in that other plane.
I'm not hopping in the plane. I'm not hopping in the plane.
You have more runway. Oh, but
Maybe I
you're-
should destroy the helicopter first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god, there's two. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
So Nova's saying I didn't use that correctly, but I'm gonna go ahead and disagree on that one.
Okay.
Language is very fluid, and I'm just gonna corrupt it and abuse it for my own ends. I think that's the call here.
Good news. I died enough times in that area that I don't have to go back again.
Gotta love that part of the game where it just takes pity on you. You're like, yeah, you know what? We got it. You're good. Keep moving.
You have to walk, Guapo.
Guapo, meet me there. This music doesn't fit what I've been through.
It's helping to pull you up out of your woe and despair.
I've seen some things.
Dying and dying and dying. Yeah, I've seen the other side a couple times.
That was more poison, but it's not in the base location, so it doesn't count.
Doesn't matter.
Yep. Oh, bad turning radius on this thing.
Could have told you that just by looking at it. Also, I like how you're making most of the left turns, but you got those bullet holes right in the fucking field of view where you need to look.
Be easier to, like, yeah, I'd have a better view breaking the windshield more,
Yeah.
getting rid of it.
You gotta talk to security.
I don't think
Can
I
you
have
grab
anything
that bleach?
silenced, right? No, I
What's
don't.
that to your right, down on the ground? Oh.
Bring it on.
That is
Oh, gas.
gasoline. Why does it come in like a bleach
It's
bottle?
it's a bleach. Yeah.
Nothing going on here.
Well, good to know they suck at driving that vehicle too.
Yeah, there was a clear obstacle. This might be part of the base.
Yeah, it's worth blowing up.
More poison destroyed. And one
Exploradora.
earning that old man's trust. More poison up in flames. That Carlos would love to see this.
Is that where they got the name Dora from Exploradora?
Huh. Maybe. Oh god, I hit F instead of E.
Reese, you're killing civvies. Yeah, Explorador.
Now
just
it has to
literally
be a
means
no
explorer.
witnesses thing because I did a war crime.
Got to commit a little bit more war crimes just to make sure your
To
first
make
war
sure
crime
that nobody
goes
knows
unnoticed.
about my other war crimes. Okay, well, the thing said 100% of poison destroyed is clearly inaccurate. I see some there, and I see some there, and there's another one.
And I think nope, that's not poison. That's
However,
green.
I met
Oh,
my minimum
yeah.
quota, so I'm moving on. There's some. Bye.
Did you even destroy that much? Compared to what's left?
I destroyed half of this base's supply. Really, like realistically.
So go in there, cause some damage. Like, we're not looking for the total job. It's just like, do a little bit, you're good.
I mean, if I had known that it was going to give me, like, a buffer, I would not have spent so much time at that second base that was giving me so much fucking trouble.
Yeah, that's fair.
Talk to Carlos. Let's fast travel to Carlos. Unable to fast travel on combat. Who's seeing me? Who sees me? Is it you? I'll fucking kill you.
Hey, lower that weapon.
What's the exclamation point above your head?
He's brabbable.
Oh,
Isn't
right.
he?
How do I do that?
Machete kill.
It's like a bribe, but you don't get anything out of it.
Oh, he got a machete in the throat.
And I got the satisfaction of putting a machete in his throat.
Win-win.
When am I going to be able to fast travel? I'm not in combat. Nobody's shooting at me. There we go.
You're a new face.
Who am I talking to here? I am talking to...
What we need is more guerrilla.
you.
I got word that Jose's pissed about his poison. You fucked up his operation good. Maybe I was wrong about you. Maybe. So now I'm going to ask you for a favor. Our people are rotting in Jose's prisons. One of them, Miguel, he's like a son to me. We'll need a prison truck to bust them out. Steal one, then meet me at the gas station near the prison. We drive in, grab our people, and leave before anyone gets smart. I'm trusting you with this, tourist. Don't fuck it up. Don't take too long with that prison truck.
He said that he was taking a liking to me. It didn't sound like it in the way that he talked to me.
I'm speaking very friendly to you right now.
Don't fuck it up.
Are
Alright,
you?
I need to steal a
Okay.
military pariah truck. Pariah truck?
Pariah?
I think probably Spanish pronunciation. Pariah.
That makes more sense.
Where did it say? I've seen them on the main roads of Costa del Mar. Well, that's where I am, so I'll just head to that main road, shall I?
Question here from Nova. What games do you guys think are overrated?
Far Cry 6.
Is it overrated? Like,
Well,
are there
I guess I
people
don't know
out,
what the average
singing
rating
its
of it is. I
praises?
think people probably...
The type of truck we needed.
You can send it yourself?
He,
What's the Metacritic rating of that, Luke? If you want to check on that.
Yeah,
In Candela, this guy.
74%.
Overrated.
8 out of 10 on IGN. 5
That's
out of 5
overrated.
on Common Sense Media says 5 out of 5.
I don't think I can give a game that's given me this much trouble just being able to play it.
Oh, here's,
a
here's
7
the
out of
top
10.
review on commonsensemedia.org. Title of the review, Good Game. the body of the review, it's good. 4 stars. I suppose, isn't Common Sense Media like a, yeah, it's parents, okay, yeah, so it's,
Oh, parents would
parental
love this
control
game for their
kind of a-
children.
yeah, what the fuck?
I need this.
Gotta take this.
I decided.
No room for amigos in here.
Oh, there's a
like
truck.
I'm gonna hijack this to hijack that one. It's even coming at you. You need to get at it faster.
Wait, is that a civvy truck? That might be a civvy truck.
I'm trying to think if I think any games are overrated.
Oh, here's
I
a
think-
Padilla truck. Here it is.
So don't take this the wrong way, but I feel like some of the Dark Souls are overrated. Like, I like them a lot, but like, I've never been like intensely like a fan. Like, it's like, oh my god, this is the best shit ever.
All right, well, you
they're
are
really cool.
incorrect because that
They're
was
really
fucking.
cool.
Oh, did they blow up the? They blew up the fucking truck.
Like, I'd rank it like an 8 or a 9, but people would put it like at 11 or 12 out of 10, just because they like get
Well, if
super
you're already
into it.
putting it at a 9, I mean that's pretty damn good.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I like them. I think they're good, but I also think they're overrated. You know? No, I'm saying. Same with like Elden Ring is fucking cool,
Okay, this is not a Padilla truck.
but like when people had like 1,000 hours on it, like, you know, 2 days into its release.
Uh oh.
And I understand the math on that one. It's like, whoa, buddy.
Do we need to hijack a Padilla helicopter? Would that help?
Would that count?
Shit.
Hey, Ronwin's with me.
What?
They're on Black Souls.
On Dark Souls.
Dark Souls. What? Yeah, Black Souls. Whole
Well,
different thing.
Souls games in general, I suppose.
Souls. Yeah.
Um,
I think kind of the genre. Like,
I
I
mean,
don't know that
you're
Elden
both
Ring was overrated. I think
wrong,
Elden Ring was better
'cause
than Dark Souls.
they're really good.
I've said like 4 times they're really good.
Yeah, okay,
I
alright.
just think they're also overrated.
What's the holdup, tourist? Check the
If I hide under this small bridge.
trucks near there.
Okay, gracias.
What else?
I mean, I guess I've really only played Demon Souls and Elden Ring.
Count.
I have played through Dark Souls 1, but I also that was my first experience with a Souls game, and I was kind of I didn't really care for the world exploration. Like I didn't care about getting lost and finding my way to like which is the actual next boss and which are zones that I'm not supposed to be in yet. I didn't care about that stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I just followed it. I basically just followed a guide to get to the bosses, and then just did it as a boss rush. So I don't think I can count that as actually having played Dark Souls.
That's fair.
Fuck off, man.
Oh, I'll tell you a
Dismount this
game
vehicle.
that's overrated.
What?
Reese, you'll agree with me on this. Madden.
Oh yeah.
Like, as it's Madden release season again. Last game came out like what 9 days ago,
Yeah.
and everybody's hating on it, which
Yeah.
is great because it looks like it's no better. I mean, I'm seeing some of these glitch videos come out, and it's like, holy shit, how like.
Yeah, I
in
don't know
what
how you can fuck up
programming is that
releasing
a
the
decision
same
that a-
game that
a
you
game
did
would make?
last year.
Well, right, and it's fucked up in like new ways.
Yeah.
Like there are some new features that look cool and look like improvements. But like when the actual gameplay breaks down in new and exciting ways, it's like, what did you do? Like you made it worse. Like you added some more like franchise features. That's one thing. But like in gameplay, you just like go in there and delete every 7,000th character and just see what happens and release it. Because it seems like there's just weird bugs that should never happen. But yet, to be able to make videos to complain about it, everybody's fucking going out and buying the game. So, like, everybody just needs to stop. Reddit is full of everybody saying, I just bought the new Madden game, never again. But they do that every year.
I mean,
And it's hilarious every time.
Reddit is
Like-
not the
On my way.
the main bulk of the population.
No, Reddit
So-
is a perfect representation of the human population.
Okay.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
people
It's
are
everybody.
like, "Oh, new Madden, I'll buy that." Football.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've been a very casual, like, I'll buy it every couple years, except the last, like, 5 years or 6 years I haven't bought it, because, like, people will get a promo, or, like, get it somehow, and just give it to me, because they know I play it, and they won't. So I can proudly say I have not given EA any of my money, despite the fact that I do play Madden quite a bit. See, like, I play it knowing full well, like, this is just the only thing we have. If I want to play football, that's the only game in town.
Yeah, I wish
But I'm
that
not
we
gonna
were
give them
back
my-
in the
my
days
money.
with like multiple licenses from the NFL for video games. Like there's NFL
2K
Blitz,
and-
2K, Madden.
Yeah, Blitz was fun. NFL Street for a
Street.
while. Well, so like with Madden 23, EA was even saying like, we're gonna make it up to the fans. We're hearing all the feedback. Like this is gonna be the most polished one ever. And it came out a week ago, and it's all the same shit. So hopefully
That's
the
what
NFL
happens
is
when you
kinda
have
tuned into that.
separation between your community managers and your executive team.
Yeah, they're saying one thing and then they're still putting out the same broken game every year. So they know the right things to say to get everybody to buy it, to see if the game is actually the most polished, and it's not. But the influencer class still has to buy that to be the first videos to get up and complain about it.
Yeah.
So the sales are still super high.
Well, I mean,
But I mean, when you're
there's still far
buying it for
fewer
your 12-year-old's
influeers than
birthday,
there are
none of that shit doesn't matter.
audience members who are
Yeah.
like. Hopefully, there was an impact on sales. I hope.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any figures out yet. So the new Madden has a 67 on Metacritic, 5 out of 10 on Steam, 7 out of 10 on IGN. The Google audience rating is 1.8, so that's all right.
I don't think this truck was meant to go on this path.
Oh, other games that I think are overrated. Final Fantasy. I know the one we played on the channel wasn't great.
I was
Like,
having a
universally, I
decent
feel
time.
like-
I mean, the only part I disliked about that was the driving was just you get in the car and wait
Oh, that was horrible.
until you get there because you don't actually have any input on the driving. I
feel like
really need to
throughout
not
its
destroy
entire
this
run-
truck.
Just go a little more forward.
That looks like a cliff to me.
Just a little more.
Oh no!
Oh shit.
Okay, back the way we came. Oh no 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 no
But I
no
think,
no no
like-
no 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 no
Oh,
no no
come on,
no
come on,
no.
come
There
on,
you go.
come on.
There you go. All right.
Lean forward.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to tell you, it was a couple weeks ago probably at this point, but I was up at my parents' house mowing their lawn because it's big and they don't want to do it. So, like, sweet. I love mowing lawn up there. Except I got a little ambitious because, like, their land goes, it like ends and then like the power utility land starts. But there's some nice trails to cut up there. And usually, like, neighbors will have kind of tamped down the trails with their four-wheelers over the season, but they haven't done that. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to go cut some trails. Like, I know the land is fairly flat, and I'll just mow it. And I got it stuck.
I don't know
And
if these are
trying to
good
pull
guys or
this
bad
thing
guys,
up,
but
they're
they're dying.
dying anyway. So I get it stuck, and I'm doing that like I'm going reverse, forward. It's riding a lot more if I didn't say that already. So I'm hitting the pedals back and forth, just shaking. It looks like I'm just, fucking convulsing on top of this lawnmower trying to get this thing unstuck, and it will not budge. And had to just I was very
fuck.
close.
What
You
even
know when you
flipped
get-
me?
You know when you flip your car like this and you have that sinking feeling that you either need to call for a tow or like a ride out of here? It was like that.
Did I drive
But
up
I
on
just-
that thing? That's a little far
Sheer
away from that.
Force of will, I pulled it out of the mud.
Can I,
Yeah, I don't know how you
Why
did
can't
that.
I like Master Chief flip this?
Because Far Cry is grounded in realism.
Fucking
So-
damn it. Do you think they'll spawn one on the main road of this area?
Yes. I believe.
I believe hard enough. Otherwise, we might pick a different mission because Jesus, that took a while to even find one of those things.
Back to my point on
I don't see
Final
any cars
Fantasy.
spawning at all.
that whole series. I've never quite gotten it. It just never did it for me. But people loved them, so there must be something.
Well, everyone has their different favorites. I mean, each one was a completely different world and story, so it's hard to really judge the
that's-
series.
I feel like there was a consistent like vibe, you know, a consistent,
Sure.
and it just never. None of them I've played, and I couldn't even tell you which ones I've played and which I haven't. I've played a minority of them, to
we
be
gotta
fair.
go all the way back down here.
All the way back.
I got.
Final Fantasy IV was pretty good. Yeah, see, like I would have no idea. Maybe that's I would love 4, but hated 3 and 5.
Oye, guerrilla. Spent so much.
Reese, did you give an answer for what's overrated?
Yeah, Far Cry 6.
Other than this game,
Other than this game, and you already said Madden, so I can't say that. I mean, Assassin's Creed.
I was thinking that one too. That came into mind. What's your favorite Assassin's Creed?
Favorite Assassin's Creed is probably Odyssey. But
Oh yeah, that's right. We played that one.
it still had the problem of it's got, you know, this much good content, but the game is this much longer than that.
Yeah. And you have to do it all. Like Black Flag was amazing, but then it also wasn't.
For the
Like, there was just- it
novelty
was-
of the ships at the time, absolutely, I loved it. I think if I was to go back to it, I'd be like, why did I like this so much?
See, I've gone back to it a couple times, and like, yeah, fuck the missions. I'm just doing naval battles, and I have a good old time. Like, I'll play that for a couple hours and then leave it for 6 months, and come back and do some more pirate shit. And it's so fun. And leave it for 6 months or a year. That's where that game is at my life right now. It's there when I want it.
Oh,
but,
this lady
Like I've never beaten it.
dropped all of her fruit and out of her the back of her truck that I'm gonna steal. Her day just keeps getting worse.
I was
Man,
about to ask, like, can you help her? Nope. Is that one of the trucks you need?
no, it's a red truck
No.
that I need.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Don't. Did you kill a chicken?
No, I don't think so.
I hope not. I'm fine with stealing a lady's car and all, but don't kill a chicken. Is that a water buffalo?
Why why did you jump out of your truck for safety against the? And you died
and
from
he
it.
died?
Don't shoot me.
Fuck it.
Things are wild in this section of the road.
Far Cry, man.
Far Cry, man. Oh god,
It's, like,
that's
so
that's
crazy.
the truck that I need. But now I'm under attack by fucking helicopters, so I can't even get it.
Don't die.
You know, I think I'm gonna actually, because what cover do I have? That rock right next to the vehicle that's gonna explode.
Oh, there goes your. Yeah. Well, take pot shots. Can you really not?
Not go
shoot the
prone. Yeah, I'm
pilot
pretty
out.
sure I can't go prone.
And you
Oh, and
can't
also
go
I
prone.
can't shoot the
Well,
pilot.
fuck.
No, and I'm out of LMG.
And blood.
Why did that person drive into the rock?
See, I love Far Cry.
I think there must be a weapon in the workshop. Since helicopters are apparently just going to be a thing now. Wait, where am I?
Yeah,
I'm up
you've
here.
got to be able to take those
There's
down.
got to be a weapon in the workshop that is just completely for taking down vehicles.
Ah,
Oh, so we've in the Audience, we've got Alien Gathering and Alien Conglomeration. We're being visited, Reese. This is First Contact.
I don't come in peace.
I come in fucking violence. Welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth,
motherfucker.
El Susuro. It's a nail gun.
Nail gun. That looks like a sawed-off. That looks like a flamethrower.
Flamethrower. Yeah, some kind of... That's a revolver.
That's a beefy barrel on that thing. Is that
Yeah,
just
but I
a
mean, it's got a
underbarrel
revolver
compression thing.
thing.
Yeah, true. That's yeah.
Let's see, rifles. I don't have any SMGs. I have one light machine gun, one sniper rifle. Do I have sniper rifle bullets that are like specifically for vehicles? That would be great. Blast rounds would be good.
Blast rounds.
But I don't. I have to. I need one more gunpowder and 2 more durable seals.
What about incendiary?
2 more gunpowder,
industrial
circuits. I don't know where to get those things.
What about go back to the weapons? What do you have for launchers? Nothing.
None. I got nothing. All right.
So I think at this part of the game, you're just
Wait. Trade
fucked by
materials.
helicopters, and you need to advance the story and get some RPGs.
That gets me 5 of whatever those are. Recycled fasteners. I can get yarn pesos.
Oh, you've got a ton of those. I was gonna say don't trade medicine, but you have 51 medicines.
Are these items useless for like construction purposes? Like,
No
should I
idea.
trade them for pesos? Is that the idea?
So you can trade that duck for recycled glass. How much recycled glass do you get? 5. So you have 43 recycled glass. If you could trade some of that in for pesos, wouldn't that be worth it?
What if I need glass for like constructing things?
It said go back.
Oh, okay.
Used for basic Supremo and weapon improvements at the workbench.
Oh. Well, then
Pesos
I
per trade
feel
is
like I
1.
should hold on to crafting
Go
items.
to the gasoline.
Used to build and upgrade camp facilities.
Construction deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to those things.
Yeah. I feel like it's too early to make snap judgments and sell off important resources for a couple pesos.
What camp facilities can I have? I can have a secret network of guerrilla hideouts spread throughout Yara.
Ooh.
Build to access a wingsuit.
Do it. This is Far Cry. You
Yes.
need a wingsuit.
Yep, that one. Don't need to look at the other ones. Now, do I just have the wingsuit now, or do I have to like build it at this building? You there?
Wingsuit. It says it looks like you just have it.
I can get intel from you.
Also, Nova, Ronwin, others. What games do you think are overrated? 'Cause that's a good question. Like that. I like that question.
I'll just
I think
buy
all
some
video games
intel.
are overrated because kids these days, they never go outside and they just stare at their screens.
You know what's overrated? All your screens.
Back in my day, we had Vietnam and we liked it. If there are any baby boomers here, I apologize. That was crass.
It was a little crass, but it's funny.
I stand by it, but it was crass. Well, I can't really apologize and stand by it.
No, you can't do that.
I'm so sorry. I meant what I said.
I'm so sorry that I said everything that I meant, suckers.
I'm sorry that you got offended.
Yeah, that non-apology.
that kind of. I'm sorry if I hurt anybody. Yeah.
Forza. Yeah, I'm not a big
Yeah,
racing guy for sure. Horizon
I've
is
been playing
pretty
well,
fun. but
overrated.
it's that even that one I still don't really get into. But the
Once you
motorsport,
get
I can't get into
came out on
motorsport.
Game Pass. That's built for not having fun. Horizon is a good blend of like
Oh, God.
accurate car feel, but also going like, yeah, you don't need to brake so much for every turn. You can drift a little better. You can, it opens it up. Call of Duty, definitely overrated. I
Stop spawning me up
typically
here.
enjoy every single one, but it's overrated. Yeah, what the hell?
All right, fuck it. I'm going to this hideout instead. Oh wait, what's?
Ooh, I don't know if
I
I
have
called
a
out before.
marker.
Sophia Fox 21 in chat. Trying to acknowledge the new people that I haven't seen before.
I mean, unless they come into the chat themselves, I don't think you have to like call out every viewer who's just trying to, just watch the stream.
I mean, once we get super famous and it's like hundreds of people, I will stop doing that. But
I
want to
leave anyone who's not in chat alone.
Carlos wanted a prison
All right.
truck, not this piece of
I'm ignoring everybody unless you talk. I'm sorry, Reese made me do it.
I think that's
I'm trying to be friends.
the polite thing.
I want to call out lurkers, That's what I want to do. It's just like
But they're trying to
at
lurk.
a party, if you're just kind of like not feeling it, and if you're just hanging in the corner, and then some popular guy says like, "Hey, look at that person in the corner," that's the kind of warm, welcoming feeling I want to foster here.
Leave me
know what I
alone.
mean?
I'm trying to be in the corner.
It's like, I picked this spot. Let me have this.
It's by the dog. I'm petting the dog. Leave me alone.
If a party does not have a dog, like, I won't stay for long. Like, I've learned to be outgoing and talk to people at parties, but
Yeah, see, Nova's
fuck,
right.
man, if they don't
That's-
have a dog to back up to, like,
That's like people who force others
Oh,
to
yeah.
dance. Oh, it took pity on me and marked a truck.
just here's an
Take this
empty
one.
one for you. Take it. So my intention was not to make them talk, but just going, hey, I can't like walk away.
on my way.
You went full robot for a bit there. Hello, Luke.
Oh my because again I'm on my telephone. This is a dial-up stream today. I have one bar and my arrows are going in and out.
Oh no, his arrows are going in and out. You sound okay now, by the
does
way.
anybody know what that means? Like,
Oh no.
like I'll have
Okay, that's just a regular hill.
3 or 4 arrows sometimes, or rather 3 or 4 bars, but my arrows will flash on and off. So how can I have bars but no arrows? I don't get that. I just don't know what they mean differently from each other.
Carlos, almost there.
I am not familiar with what arrows you're even talking about.
Like if you
Can't even hear you
5G,
now.
And there's an up or a down and an up arrow.
Uh-huh.
Fuck, really?
No, you're good again.
Are you just saying that?
No.
Are you just saying that so I stop talking? Because
Yes.
I don't blame you. What? Can't hear you. No point. No point
No
continuing.
point in opening
What's
your
that?
mouth
Nope.
anymore.
I think we've heard everything we're gonna hear from you, so you can.
Shit, don't lead the soldiers
stop
to
now,
Carlos. Alright, there's a red spot on the map where they're looking for me, so I'm gonna drive away from that. Alright. Even in that short distance, I've fucked up this truck a lot. Please don't tip over in this 10
See,
feet.
I forgot. They've come and gone from this mechanic, but the Far Cry mechanic where you need to take up one of your slots for a wrench to be able to repair vehicles.
Oh,
Or like a
yeah, I don't
rope
think that's
wrench.
a thing anymore.
Can you repair vehicles freely in this, or do you need that?
I mean, it was
Okay.
giving me the
And yeah, I've
prompt.
played so much of. Sometimes though, like it'll give you the prompt and then say like, "Oh, no."
Yeah,
you
but I
can't
think it
do
would be
that,
a
buddy."
faded out prompt if I couldn't have done it. It was a full bright
Oh, true.
prompt.
That's yep. Okay.
Sounds like
It
hell.
it might not let me, but it seems like it probably would.
You said he was like a son to you.
Toughest motherfucker I know. Raised him like he was my own.
See, honestly, this makes me want to go back and play Far Cry 2, because
How
that
did you get out?
was good enough to get me into the franchise to make me be an apologist for all of the shortcomings.
I played a little Far Cry
And I
1.
forgot.
Sounds like a spot.
See, I never did.
I didn't have a good time.
That time there was too much heat.
I quit
Remember the
pretty
movie?
early. The what?
The Far Cry movie with
There was a
Hugo
movie?
Stiglitz? Oh, yeah.
Oh God, no! That's one I'd never even heard of. Like I know about the Hitman movie
2008.
and the Max Payne movie, and
And by Hugo Stiglitz, of course, I mean Till Schweiger was Jack Carver. I thought it was earlier than 2008, but I guess so.
What are you doing here? Where's Miguel? I don't know. The guards took him somewhere in the
It was an English language German film, loosely adapted from the video game of the same name. Okay. It was a box office bomb and received negative reviews. So
Yeah.
naturally, it's a good time. Like, if you approach it correctly,
if
You
you
will
think about
enjoy
it
that
in a
movie.
certain way, and that not in the way where it's a good movie.
De pinga.
if you take a couple tequila shots and hit your forehead with a hammer several times, there is no better movie than Far Cry. Or games. Maybe that advice applies to these games as well.
He's trying to cut off the flow. We must defend
Medic.
our tobacco fields. We must protect our precious supply of organic BD240. The Montero terrorists
All right, so now I'm looking around for Miguel in the prison
Its
here.
budget,
wither and die.
What'd you say, Luke?
I'll whisper, I'll be quiet. The budget for Far Cry was $30 million. Guess how much it made at box office?
1 million.
$743,000.
It was less. It was less than $1 million.
It made
I really thought I was
less than $1
undershooting you
million
there.
on a $30 million budget.
We have all heard the name.
Dang.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
This name is an injustice to the honest.
Prison keycard. I found him. Found Miguel.
Danny.
I'm being spotted by someone. Oh, the camera.
Treated like the heroes they are.
Reception from IGM. Fans of the game and fans of movies in general would be wise to avoid this one at all costs.
Wise to avoid
Unless
at
of
all
course your
costs.
purpose is to mock. See, yeah, for fans of movies,
Yeah.
avoid this one.
Back up.
Unless, of course, your purpose is to mock. That's the mindset you have to come in with, is knowing that, like, this is going to be horrible. Just sit down and go for a ride, buddy.
I
'cause
like that the
this ain't gonna be
qualifier
good.
allows for people who don't like movies. You can watch this.
Yeah, right. I mean, if you like bad movies, this is right up your alley.
Every true Yaren knows.
Look for the key to the security office in the main building. I guess that would be that thing.
Keeping his
You know what I didn't do between sessions was turn down my sensitivity. That's still a little too high.
Oh.
my son Diego.
I'm gonna piggyback off Nova's
Even at
question. Overrated movies. What do you think is an overrated movie, other than every Marvel movie ever?
God damn. Taking shots.
I'm just saying. That's just the truth. Iron Man was good, but that was 14 years ago, and they've been pretending that they're all that good ever since. Spider-Man.
The first
was
Avengers
fantastic,
movie is
but that
probably
was
the best
20
one they
years
ever
ago.
made, in my opinion. They're still
Better
leading
than
this-
Infinity War?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Infinity War is very satisfying in its
watching
own,
that
like, this is the
and not
culmination
caring.
of 10 years sort of a way.
However, so I saw Infinity War without keeping track of Marvel, because, like, I'm just that stubborn fucker that I just kind of refuse to keep up.
Uh-huh.
And I really enjoyed Infinity War. Like, I thought that movie stood on its own as
Yeah,
a good
no,
movie.
it's really good. And so's Endgame.
Endgame I liked less. I felt like that was a really long epilogue, but it was good. I enjoyed it, but it was... After seeing Infinity War, like, I remember I watched it at home, I didn't see it in theaters, and I was like, holy shit. Like, that was... Wow. And then went to Endgame in theaters, and just was kind of like, yeah, okay, cool. So that was, you know, Infinity War. I remember I saw the first Avengers in theaters, and it just did nothing for me.
Ronwin says the last Batman is overrated.
Oh, this new one. So
The
I
new
watched
one with
that
Robert
recently.
Pattinson. I quite liked
I
it, actually.
liked it. I might have to watch it again with a critical mindset. I went in skeptical. I didn't go in wanting to like it. I kind of went in wanting to not like it.
Uh-huh.
Still a holdover from middle school, like as a male.
It's not my
in middle
Batman.
school needing to hate. Right, needing to hate Twilight in the 2000 aughts, just as a feature of, you know,
Of being
times.
alive. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the Lighthouse.
down the
and,
alarm.
you know,
All right,
since
well, I might
then,
as
so,
well
like,
just
I
fucking
fully
go
accept
now.
that Robert Pattinson is a great actor. I really liked I think they kind of tried to make two movies into one. Like they rushed through a lot. I mean, it was a 3-hour movie, so saying they rushed anything sounds odd, maybe. But like the stuff with Alfred, like I didn't really care. Like it's cool, it's Andy Serkis, Alfred, great. Like, but they just did it. I never cared. Or like the Penguin, it's like, oh, it's Colin Farrell.
Well, I
with
mean, they're
smaller
putting you
eyebrows.
into an
Okay.
established world instead of going through setting everybody up again. Because they're
Yeah,
kind of
so, like,
expecting you to
and that-
know Batman a bit by now.
Yeah, and I did appreciate that. We're like, all right, we're not gonna show his fucking parents getting killed. Like you all know, it's
You
Batman.
know his fucking
That's
parents
the deal.
died. You know they said with
And-
great power comes great responsibility. No, wait, who was...
Yeah, that was Batman.
Yeah.
So Alfred, like, I get it where they're not gonna. I guess he was so big of a part of the Christopher Nolan Batmans that I was hoping for a little bit more character development there
oh, God.
in the new ones. But it's like we know the character, so I guess that's not as important. Also, John Turturro, I know he's a great actor, but The Big Lebowski has ruined him for me. Not ruined, I shouldn't say, but I can only see him as Jesus, and he licks the bowling ball, and then he's like in a serious role, and I'm just thinking of licking bowling balls, and that's on me. That's not a fault of the movie at all. That's totally a personal flaw deep in my psyche. But goddamn, that was an iconic scene that I clearly can't wipe from my memory. Eternals have not seen it.
I know that well, Eternals is not overrated because nobody liked it. So
Yeah.
I just saw that
I
one
heard a
recently.
lot of hype. I think from the studio and paying, reporters to say good things, and then it came out and nothing. That's where, so I'm hearing or reading, and this is all unreliable sources, but is Marvel collapsing right now? Is Marvel going DC? Where they
No.
just don't know what to do, and they're... I mean, they have more, like, goodwill banked up, but, like, are they doing anything good with it?
I've liked the out of Phase 4. There's the Hawkeye show, and the Moon Knight was great. I really liked Moon Knight.
Oh, yeah, I did hear good things about that. That was Oscar Isaac, right?
Yep. And everybody loved, and I'm sure I'm going to love Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh, that seems like the hit, is like Spider-Man can do no wrong.
So
Everything
far,
else is like a coin toss. So, like, is Marvel just gonna become Spider-Man the franchise?
they've still got more hits than misses, I would say.
There's the key.
Even in this fourth
Okay,
phase.
that's fair.
So
I've heard good things going over to DC. I've heard good things about the Snyder cut of...
I've heard
What's
that
it
too,
fucking
but it's
called?
also 4 hours, and I don't think I
started it
Yeah.
like early this summer,
Okay.
and I got about half an hour in and realized like I can't do this. Like
Yeah, it's also like even if
I was into it, but I can't commit to this.
Even
I
if-
shouldn't have started that. This was a mistake.
even if that one movie ended up being fantastic, that's one movie out of all of them.
Like, doesn't matter.
Wonder Woman was really good. But like anyone that Zack Snyder's involved in, I could not give a shit, honestly. He's not a good filmmaker.
Oh, see, I love his unapologetic aesthetic. And it's not always
aesthetic is
perfect.
A different thing than film
perfect.
direction.
I should say it's never perfect. No, it's not. Aesthetic is everything. No, you're totally right. Like, so I watched 300 within the last few months.
Yeah, fun movie.
That was the thing of like fun movie. The aesthetic is everything.
The
filmmaking. I mean,
at least that one was fun though. I
probably.
wouldn't like you can't watch Batman v Superman and go, well, that was fun.
Right, because 300 is fairly short. It's like under 2 hours, I think. You're in and out. You know the deal. It's great.
Yeah.
But 4 hours of like Martin Scorsese pacing, but fucking superheroes and Zack, like it's okay. Ron was saying Snyder Cut was still paced all wrong. I would know that if I had watched it, but again, I got a little bit in and was like, this is already so slow. 4 hours of this, like I don't think I can stay awake for this. Like, if I'm a little bit tired already, I know I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah. DC, stop putting your trust into Zack Snyder. Like you got bought by you merged with Discovery now.
Warner. Yeah.
And there's this whole like the new CEO is like we're resetting DC, except he's kind of not. Seems like he's still sticking with Zack Snyder, which is the worst part of the entire DC franchise right now. He's not making good movies. Dump him.
Something I read was talking about how the new Batman has the same problem as the old Batman, where Matt Reeves, just like Christopher Nolan, set it in their own fucking universe. Like, it has nothing to do with the others.
Yeah.
There's no tie-ins. It's a very distinct, specific setting. And so, like, everybody's loving the Batman, and overrated as it might be, and I probably agree. Like, I liked it, but people are like,
I don't know that I've heard anybody absolutely raving about it. I just hear people like, oh, it was really good, and that's where I'm at with it.
My brother described it as like really good but too long, and that's probably the best review I can give.
I have a tolerance for long movies at this point, so I'm fine with that too. And I understand that is a long.
You know what?
That is a long
to make it a little bit shorter. Is that opening voiceover of like, they think I'm hiding in the shadows, but I am the It's like, oh god, like I wanted to stop the movie right away because of that. But I was telling myself like, okay, this is I've heard really good things. I'm from trustworthy people. Keep going. I'm glad I did. With that opening, it was so moody and like emo, like ugh. I'm so edgy, like fuck. Or is this the whole movie? Is it going to be voiced over like this? And thankfully, it was not. But yeah, like they can't build on that for an extended DC universe. They have to.
No.
Or if they did, it would just totally.
I'm kind of glad of if they're
the
sticking with Zack Snyder because I don't want them ruining a good Batman.
How about Matt Snyder and Matt Reeves, Zack Snyder and Matt Reeves co-direct the Batman 2? What do you think of that?
That seems like half bad, half good.
With Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker.
Okay.
And while we're at it, Christopher Nolan, he's not involved in the script or directing, but he personally hires Hans Zimmer to make a soundtrack that sounds like a ticking clock.
Why don't you put Christian Bale in as like an extra?
Yeah. He's Robin now.
Welcome to the stream, Bob. It looks like you have to go soon.
Oh, yeah.
So
some
welcome
good
and
films
goodbye.
I've seen of recently. Nobody, Terminalist, Reach Everything. Okay, I've heard of Everything Everywhere All at Once. That makes me think of Bo Burnham, a little bit of everything all of the time. Top Gun Maverick.
Except not depressing.
About that probably too much.
Well, it
at
might
this
be
point.
depressing. I don't know.
I would be happy. You know what's not depressing?
What?
Prince? You know what makes you full of vigor for life and America is Top Gun Maverick.
Yep. Really
Oh,
good.
Bob says, and the new Predator thingy, Prey,
Oh
which
yeah, I
was
haven't
pretty
seen
good
that,
from what
but
I've heard.
people,
I've also
people
heard.
are saying good things.
So, like, when it came out, I saw some things initially on how, like, this is the best fucking Predator movie ever. And it's like, okay, that's... Somebody got paid to say that.
Well, how many good
Studio
Predator
here.
movies are there? I
But
mean,
then, like, seeing more and more, like, the first one.
the first
and
one's
then-
like pretty good, pretty cool. But it kind of was like downhill from there, right?
And yeah, so it was the first one, I think, is the list, as far as I know.
Hell yeah, brother.
But no, I've seen some really good things about the new Predator. But it's not called Predator; it's Prey.
Which I actually do. I like that name.
Yeah, like, yeah. I don't know nobody.
I don't know nobody.
Which that's sentence. That sentence I just said. Oh, right, that's the Bob Odenkirk. Nova recommended that a while back, I believe, and I never followed up. Terminal List.
Good for you.
I'll drink his.
Thriller series, Chris Pratt, Taylor Kirsch, Constance Wu.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
yep,
didn't come
okay.
for you sooner.
Heard of
I
that.
tried.
Heard good
I'll never
things.
forget you.
Reacher, is that Jack Reacher?
We do what we do to survive, Myanmar.
What the fuck?
Enough.
Why I rescued this guy from prison and he's giving me like I'm the end. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Look. So expect betrayal from this
Oh,
man.
you know what?
Did good, tourists.
You know how in Stray, the robot did not actually play the music on guitar?
Oh yeah, that looked accurate actually.
That guy, that was exact, like,
Papa now?
yeah.
They did only have
See,
to animate
Ubisoft-
about 5 notes though.
Ubisoft is the only development company that will put that much attention into detail to make their games perfect, Reese.
Well, if
See
he's
what I
still
mean?
playing guitar when we get to the gameplay, we're gonna look at that. See if he's actually. Hi, Chorizo, you cute little puppy.
But that was, like, he was playing, like, a C major 7 chord in there at some point, and, like, a G9, I don't even know, but, like, that was real.
What game got canceled
What
that disappointed
game
you
got-
the most? I have a great answer for this.
What's
StarCraft
that?
Ghosts. It was going to be a
Don't know what
first-person
that is.
shooter, or maybe a third-person shooter, set in the StarCraft universe. And I am so fucking pissed off. That was a game that was going to come out in like 2003 or something, and I'm still mad.
It looks like it was announced 2002, September 2002. And it is now 2022,
Yeah.
Just the face I want.
just for
So we're good
the
friends.
math on that.
I'm also really mad that, like, just the existence of World of Warcraft made Blizzard forget all about StarCraft's existence for, like, 15 years.
That's wrong.
Well, 10 years.
Was Half-Life 3 ever in development?
Yes.
Or they just... Okay, so was that's a canceled game?
Never officially, but yes.
But-
I'm sure it was internally canceled probably several times.
So
And
now,
then,
of
but they
course, I'm on
did
the-
put out Half-Life Alyx for VR,
Oh, true.
which gives them confidence to push the franchise forward again, maybe? Because, like, a big reason why they didn't do it was, like, live up to the hype type of a thing. They weren't
yeah.
sure they could do it. But people loved Half-Life Alyx, so they're like, well, maybe, like, just having the confidence to make a
That's smart.
good game instead of trying to live up to an impossible
That's-
level of, like,
yeah.
just make a good game as best as you can. That's all
Fuck.
that's all the sane
Like-
people of us actually want,
Yeah.
which
Bands
I
run up to
assume
that
is
all the
most of
time,
us.
too. Like, bands will release an amazing album, and then they'll take, like, 5 years on the next, and it just won't be... Like, it'll be cool and fine, but, like, it doesn't have the magic. Because, like, they've got to be thinking, like, fuck, everything has to be better than perfect this time. But you lose the magic with that pressure. Oh, you know what? So I'm looking up canceled video games now. Do you remember when... Was it Netflix or was it Xbox Live? Had 1 versus 100. So, like, every week at a certain time you could go on. It was like a trivia game, and like millions of people would come on and play, or hundreds of thousands. It was,
Boy,
it was
I don't.
big.
No, I have no idea about that. When was this? Xbox 360 days?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
I didn't
was-
have one, so
Yeah.
I missed out on a lot during that era. God
No,
damn.
I guarantee you were over at my house one time. We were playing 1 versus 100.
I guarantee
I mean, it's just
was
a trivia
not.
game. I guarantee you were.
Well, I double guarantee.
Force field against your double
Force
guarantee and triple
field.
guarantee that you were. Flip side, what game came out that should have been canceled?
Far Cry 6.
Most Maddens. Like, I feel like Madden is at a point where they could put one out every 10 years. And literally, I mean, I know this is like the joke criticism of it, but they're just roster updates. They slightly increase the graphics,
Yeah.
and they change the names on the back of the jerseys, and they charge you $60 for it.
Oh, hey, we got a new follower at some point in the stream. You want to give a shout out to them?
Did I miss this?
Do you see the new follower list? Hold on, I can switch over to it.
channel actions? Where am I? Oh my god, I'm a bad mod.
Oh, it was DS Coffet from
Oh, sweet.
from back then. All right, cool.
Bouncing, baby.
Thanks for being a follower. If you're still here. Also, if you're not still here, but
He's
I
in the
hope you're
list.
still here to hear the thank you.
Ooh, the last Duke Nukem. I haven't played.
Oh yeah, that Duke Nukem game needed to be canceled. Absolutely.
Yeah. Also, there's a new Saints Row.
There is a new
newest?
Saints Row. I don't know anything about it. I don't know if it's getting good reception or not. It looked technologically fine, but that doesn't mean it's a good game.
Which, no, that's the measure of good art.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, like, this
It's not
image
pushing any
is in
boundaries graphically, but it
8K,
looks
so it
competent.
must be exquisite.
That's the best thing I can say about this graphics. Competent graphics.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine.
These are full resolution graphics. That's yep.
I don't.
For sure.
Not every game needs to be a graphical masterpiece. It's fine.
Who was I talking to recently? Saying like, or no, I think my younger brother on how he's got a big
Shit, I think
TV.
we got a helicopter here again. Yep.
He's got like a 60 or 70 inch TV, but it only goes up to 720p. But he was saying like he actually really likes that because like so much of the new stuff, it's too high def. The frame rate is too high. It just looks unnatural. So he likes that, 2007
God.
era look of
That-
just like everything's a little less than it could be, but that's okay. Like we can. I disagree.
Everything
I mean,
you
I
just
see where
said
he's coming
disappoints
from.
me.
I see where he's coming from, and this is my younger like Gen Z brother. That
Like resolution, I
know.
can see like potentially you can like if your art
Sometimes,
you could
for some
be
things.
pushing your art to stylize in a lower resolution,
yeah.
and you could be stylizing for frame rate, but like
I think sometimes
In
like 64
general?
frames in a movie, I don't want, or like a sitcom when it looks smoother than real life. Which I get that if you can see it on a TV, you can still
not-
see it in
it's
real
not
life. But
smoother than
like
real
it looks uncanny. It just
Um,
doesn't. When it takes you away, and you're focused more on like the frame rate and the resolution rather than what's happening. It
see, I
becomes a
think that's just a
distraction.
matter of getting used to it. Like we're all just used to 24 frames per second.
You're probably right, but I disagree.
I agree it does look weird still, but I think that we could probably just as a society, if we decided
Just
60
evolve.
frames per second was the way. Like
You're on
we
fire,
could-
buddy.
Yeah.
You good?
Yep, I'm good. Duct tape.
Could you
Duct tape
Yeah,
heals
I was gonna
burns.
say, are you gonna pull out a cigar for this one, or what's
Yeah, that
the-
would have been
what's the
great if I
solution?
just burned myself more.
burn
That's
your
that.
burns off.
Oh, how perfect! God, fucking damn it, man! All right, I need to like. It's a good thing I gave myself a sniper. I wish that it had like a better scope, though.
Bye, Bob.
Bye, Bob. Thanks for coming. All right, he's coming up to the tower.
Also, for everybody that's not from
Bob.
YouTube, we know that Good Egg is called Bob from YouTube days.
You don't need to
Also,
keep
if you're-
explaining that.
No, because there's people I haven't seen here before. So if you haven't
You
already,
don't need
look
to
us
keep
up on
explaining.
YouTube. Go pump those views up. Hey, if it takes 5 seconds to plug, I'm gonna plug us. I'll plug you, Reese.
Um,
Oh, that just came up on my mod.
I'm uncomfortable with what's happening now.
Me.
Damn, that's a good sniper.
It seems like the timing is
Hi,
a little
Guapo.
tricky
Who's a good boy?
on the sniper. Is
Who's a
that
good boy,
false?
Guapo? He's got a gold tooth.
Oh, big one.
Who gave this alligator dentistry with like a golden tooth to boot? That's amazing. The best part of the game so far is that my alligator has a golden tooth.
Is that the best part?
Yep.
I think the
Go ahead. what-
raging chaos. It's just how this game is just batshit insane like the rest of them. I mean, the bugs are
Yeah.
okay. Maybe not batshit because what
all the
I've heard about
gameplay
Saints
keeps getting
Row is that Saints
interrupted
Row is
by
actually-
just. Oh, I can't move anymore. Oh, I can't look around anymore. Oh. The car flipped over, even though the force, like I did not drive over anything. Oh, like a cliff, like this cliff that I almost drove over. See, that would have been a reasonable way to flip my car.
I am going to be back in 71 seconds. Time me.
What? Okay, time him. Get to the main road somewhere here. Oh, my engine died. Ooh. Exit the vehicle. There we go. Why are you making it awkward, Reese? Why, I don't think I was the one who made it awkward. If we're talking about plugging me, like we said before. I assume that's the reference you're going for. Wait a second. Oh shit, I need to get that truck to Philly. And the engine died on it, so how the fuck... Hold on, I can repair it, I think. As long as the enemies aren't watching me. I can't do it if they're looking. Hey, E. Okay, alright, there we go. Yeah. Oh shit, I'm getting looked at. I'm getting looked at. Can't do it if you're watching.
Alright, how long was that?
I have no idea. Do you think I have a timer just sitting here?
Now to get this bad boy back to
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay. I need to
Was it
destroy...
74?
Fuck. Don't destroy the truck. Oh,
Hey, if it was
no.
74, I'm still
God
impressed
damn
with
it.
myself for the estimate.
Guess I should have stayed in it.
I'll take that. You know what I've noticed about this game?
Ah! What?
Well, two things. I still find it very entertaining when you die, but also the music does not stand out to me.
Sure, it doesn't have Brian Tyler or who did Far Cry 5?
Oh, I should know his name. Far Cry 5 music. Dan Romer.
Dan Romer. It doesn't have Brian Tyler or Dan Romer, I don't think. Who did do Far Cry 6's
who
music?
did?
It's gonna be Brian Tyler.
Yeah, probably. Who did the music? Pedro Bromfman.
Okay.
MFM.
Hola, Billy. One
Yeah, I don't know
of
the
these
name.
stories
Like, there's nothing wrong with the music. It's just, it's not. I remember when 5 came out. Like, I don't like country music, but I like Americana. I like acoustic. I like folk.
Yeah.
I like good country, old country. Far Cry 5. Like, I listen to that.
I don't like country, but I like
So-
good country.
Fucking much. I do. I'm talking like George Simpson. Like.
I'm just saying
Like
that
he's
good
new.
country, that's a very, that's a... per person term.
I don't like rock. I like good rock. Yeah.
Look, I'm just saying, I like good things. Other people like
What should
bad
I say?
things.
I mean, yeah, I don't understand why people like bad things. Everything I like is good. That's why I like it. Those people, though, they like bad things.
They like bad things.
No, I don't like radio country. I can't do it. But to each their own.
Oh, shit. Can I... Is there a path here? Yeah, there is. I slightly hit the guardrail. But we're good. Also, I found out, Luke, while you were away, we do have a repair tool. That has not impressed you, apparently, because you were completely silent. Alright, so Luke is dead. Today
I just
we
done
mourn.
fucked up the my phone and computer split.
Damn it, I kind of liked it better when you were dead.
I know.
But yeah, we have a repair tool, so no
Good.
worries there.
I need to.
And it's a blowtorch, which of course, you know, that helps me with, you know, wrenches and screws and bolts and pins and what all the other, you know, that you take all those apart with a blowtorch. That's how you do it.
Yeah, that's what I've learned.
Ultimate multi-tool.
Yeah, I don't use a pocket knife. I use a blowtorch. If there's some plastic wrap that needs cutting, I'm gonna melt that shit.
What's happening here?
Feely magic, babe.
Mierda, I almost died for packing foam.
No. White gold.
I'm gonna turn it into
Smoke this shit.
explosives.
It's great.
Everything got another purpose, Hiro. Even you.
I don't know if he's gonna make explosives or some kind of long burning thing out of that, but I think it would have to be a long burning thing.
Can he make like a white
Styrofoam?
phosphorus out of styrofoam packing peanuts?
It's probably gonna be something similar.
So Nova says it was 74 seconds. So I did hem and haw for a second because I remember last time I said 30 seconds and I was back in 30.
Uh-huh.
So when I said 71, it was 74. Not bad.
That's not bad, but you know what it isn't? 100%
Good.
accurate. So
That was
you
within.
lose.
Okay, so what's 3 out of 70? What 3 divided by 71 is? That's within 5%. I'll take that.
That is
I was-
the generally accepted standard deviation for like polls and stuff.
Right? I mean, they can be worse than they can be up to 10%. Like I was 4.225% off. That's pretty good for a bathroom break estimate. Also, I put my puppy in the kennel because she was starting to get yippy.
Aw.
And by yippy, I mean biting me. So that was the extra 0.225% of time.
Visit La Cantina to trade animal and fish meat for meals that grant temporary buffs. Enlist more recruits for Bandito operations. Oh, it's Bandido
okay.
instead of Bandito.
Toe, yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Interesting. What's the guerrilla garrison?
The Guerrilla Garrison? That is, use recon laptops placed at vantage points to scout FND bases. I'm not sure.
And fighters have better weapons, but okay, yeah, no. Fishing hut?
Purchase gear from the Bandito Recruiter seems like one that I would like, although I don't have enough resources yet for that. The last one
yeah.
is load up with gear, weapons, and permanent buffs specialized for hunting yarn game. Least important, I would say.
Oh, don't say that. Hunting. Go get some cassowaries.
it's probably necessary for like the final upgrade of like a bunch of different things. So like go get this special legendary pelt type of a thing.
That's my favorite. An overrated game. I don't know. So this, I'll put this out to you and the community. Is Red Dead 2 overrated?
Yes. Well, gameplay,
See?
yes. Story is actually, like, they do a really good job with their story and characters. And
See, that's right. You just,
they're
okay,
probably best
let me-
in class for that, honestly.
Let me challenge you on this. You
Okay.
said you don't like the gameplay, but you're wrong. You
Objectively,
just
go
don't
on.
like it. You just don't like it. It's not overrated.
Well, I mean, in a question like which game do you think is overrated, that's inherently an opinion-based.
That wasn't
Thing.
the question. It's which game is overrated.
Which game is objectively overrated?
Exactly.
In your opinion, what is the objective
your
truth
opinion.
about the what's overrated?
In your opinion, what's the objective truth about an afterlife? And remember, we're looking for the objective truth, but in your opinion, go. Polls say it's very inconclusive. Back to you, Tom.
Wingsuit!
Yes, Far Cry. Let's
Far
go.
Cry time!
Woo! This is all it took 2 streams, but here we are, everybody. Here we are.
We did Far
You're
Cry.
gonna fucking hit a tree. You're gonna. Okay, nice.
I know what I'm doing. That would not work in
Well-
real life.
No, you'd be cut to shit by branches and yeah.
I'd be all cut up and probably stuck.
Yeah. Yep. Low as you can go. Yep. Keep it. Yep. Oh, even lower. Yes. See. Oh, not the sewer.
Oh, you
Ah,
die
fuck
when
it.
you... Oh, okay. I kind of thought that... Well, that was all useless, huh? But you know what it gets me? Another attempt to wingsuit.
Reese, that wasn't useless. That was a fun time. I
was pretty
appreciated
fun.
that.
I forgot that I needed to parachute in order to survive, though.
Keeping up on the chat, Ronwin says, I think I'm going to set I preferred it when you were dead as my ringtone. Nice. Yep. That was a good line. I'm going to remember that one from Reese. Thank you.
Look, you're just
Imagine
you're asking me for my objective truth, and my objective truth is I prefer it when you're dead.
Well, that's a subjective statement, so everybody has their own point of view, man. That's just your opinion.
That's just like your opinion, man. Speaking of the Big Lebowski. Wait, no, what I did? I hit space.
You gotta pull the.
I hit space several times.
You can't do that. Far Cry is perfect. You're bad.
I'm gonna do this one more time and then I'm walking. I hit space. That is bullshit.
Also, yeah, imagine if hospitals only lost 4.225% of children. I see your point, but at the same time, I don't know what the actual statistic is.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what we're
maybe
comparing
that's
here.
Good. How many kids die? Do I want to Google that right now?
I don't know if we want to. Yeah,
Google that?
do we want to be? I think I'm good with not knowing that.
Yeah, me too. I'm
Just
gonna
donate to
forego
St.
that.
Jude. Donate to St. Jude Hospital.
You know when they say knowledge is power?
Oh, you have
Not
to.
all of it.
Okay, so eat a
Not all of it.
clothes actually means eat a parachute, which seems incorrect to me, but I'll know
I
that
thought
from now
didn't
on.
it say that or no? Did it say eat a clothes?
Eat a clothes, which to me meant eat a die. But
Yeah, if you would just want to put the wingsuit away, eat.
that's what I thought.
Okay, but Ronwin, I see your statistical. I think there's a mistake because hospitals don't have all the children in hospital at once. Because I see your point that 75,000
Oh, shit, this is the wrong
kids
place
a day.
anyway.
You were in here before, weren't you? Or is it the same?
Yeah, this is the
Whole
place where the
infant's
poison
asset.
was. But I just noticed
Okay.
there's a car on the minimap, so I'm gonna steal it.
How many? God, I don't want to go down this rabbit hole. I don't
No,
want to
let's
be
not.
sad.
Let's not go down this rabbit hole. Actually, let's not do it. I'm executive decision.
Do
Let's
you know how
not
bad I
turn
am
the
at not
stream
going down rabbit
into
holes?
the stream
Okay,
where we
so-
learn how many children die per year.
Here's the deal then. You have to distract me pretty quick so I don't go down that rabbit hole. Oh no, Ronwin clarified.
Hey, look at this. That's the plane is raining down
don't-
poison, Luke. It's
I
raining
also
down
have
poison.
to care about whatever you say more than children in hospitals.
Remember, we have to be advertiser friendly enough for Twitch to allow us to take donations later on.
Donate to St. Jude's, everybody.
Donate to St. Jude Hospital, please.
I do, like, anytime that comes up, like, I will.
Yeah, every
max
time
it
they're like,
out,
"Do you want to donate $1 to the?" Yeah, of course.
So, like, I do.
Yeah, they're preventing child cancer. Yes, of course I want to donate
Sometimes
to
at
that.
restaurants, when they ask, like, how much do you want to tip, and then they lie about what percent, like, on the little electronic things, you know, where they say, like, 15% is actually 30%. I'll be like, yeah, okay, like, you know, that's one thing. You're losing the kids. Hey, I don't want to see any kid hurt. I believe in the children. I go to every city council meeting, and you know what I say for my public comment every single time?
Think of the children.
Won't somebody please think of the
You
children?
were actually going there.
And then I walk away, and then
Yeah.
everybody weeps for a good minute or two.
Yep.
And then they move on and do whatever
Because
they're going to do
before
anyway,
you said that,
'cause
nobody was thinking of the children.
someone's got to say it.
Someone's
'cause
got to say it. I think I might be able. This is an opportunity to steal a helicopter.
Do it. Also, I just thought of a question that it's not bad, but it might not be, like, timely. Of, like, I want to just watch you steal a helicopter. Can the alligator steal it for you? And then, like, once he kills the pilot, you hop in, and then he drives it away.
There's nobody here. Oh, there's a guy over there. Okay.
Typos are ruining my bit. I've done that so many times too, Ron. Like in text, like I'll text something funny, but I fuck it up, and then I have to like do a little star or something else.
Hijack!
Like, it just, I know
Oh!
exactly what you mean.
Sorry, amigo. Can't take you with
I didn't need to stab him through the chin
You're
into the
leaving
brain, but
The
oh no,
handsome
restricted
alligator
airspace.
behind.
Fly fast.
Okay, so here's a question about this game. Isn't it all fucking restricted airspace?
Shit. Come on, get out of restricted airspace. Oh, god damn it. All right, cool. That was fun
You're
for
in a
5
hostile
fucking seconds.
country. Everything is restricted airspace. How do you unrestrict
At least
it?
I got high up and I can use the wingsuit again.
Wee.
Wee.
Far Cry. Can I ask a philosophical question about society?
Okay, it actually. Go ahead.
Or what were you going to say?
I was
going to
say it actually did say deploy parachute until I got close to the ground, where it then switched to just eat a close, which is still
So, like,
weird.
The more dangerous it gets, you can just hit the ground harder.
Yeah, I guess.
But so something in this,
You're free.
just poo me if it's off. Should society be arranged for adults or for children, or where is that balancing line? Like tobacco, alcohol, marijuana. Like, how much of should the laws be built for adults or to protect children?
Well, I think
more
we
so? What
already
you
do it
think?
the best way we can, where there's laws for both. Not sure what you're getting at here.
Checkpoint.
So, like,
Got to behave.
once you turn 18 or 20, like, okay, so maybe here's a specific question. Should legal adulthood be 18 or 21?
Well, that I don't know.
All right, chat.
That's
it's up
always
to
like
you.
a constant like
I can't do
societal
polls on
push and
Twitch,
pull.
but what do you think?
But
So, like, tobacco now is tobacco 21 federally, or like state by state they're doing 21?
There's the argument that if I'm old enough to die for my country, i.e., joining the army, going to war, I should be able to fucking
Which is
drink.
18.
Yeah, I should be able to
Yes.
fucking drink.
And
I think I agree with that.
And that's an argument from consistency, which I wholeheartedly agree with. However, do I think an 18-year-old should go be able to buy a bottle of vodka and a pack of cigarettes, like, of good conscience? Like, do they know what they're
I
doing?
mean, the only
No.
way to reconcile it, if you're not okay with that, is to like, well, then you need to be 21 to join the army.
Yeah. I mean,
Which I'd buy that too. I don't know, fine.
I realize the army perspective of, like, we need 18-year-olds to throw at the enemy. Like, that's just more effective. Like, 21-year-olds, you know, you've probably felt a joint or two creak by 21, like, one time in your life. 18-year-olds have never experienced that. So
Right.
you want 18-year-olds. But Yeah, it's like, okay, so it is 21 federally. That's what I thought.
I mean, we can even go. Let's go even farther. The brain doesn't like stop developing until 25, something like that.
That's too old for military age, though. Like that, you've definitely felt your hips creak.
So what you're
25.
saying is we need to fill
That's
the
not-
army with children.
Morally speaking, yes. Back to our conversation.
And that's
earlier,
bad defaults, everybody. And
4.225%.
oh, and look, we lost our advertiser-friendly rating. Wow, how'd that
That
happen?
was satire, sarcasm, whatever you want to call it. I don't believe that. I realize that a lot of people say horrible things and then say, oh, it was satire. I'm not trying to do that. I don't believe what I just said. I should say that more often. If someone is deployed overseas, they are governed by local laws, not American. See, that makes sense. But, however, like, so if somebody is in Iraq, Afghanistan, like, they don't abide by those laws. Right? I mean, they can't.
I'm sorry, I was paying attention to the game for a second. What were you?
So Ronwin says, if someone is deployed overseas, they are governed by the local laws, not American.
Right.
But then couldn't every individual be charged with murder? Not every, but like if you kill someone in combat, couldn't you be held liable? On base, it's American law. Off base, it's local. So, but if you kill somebody in combat, what if another country has local laws that war doesn't exist? Like the state of war is not valid. So war, like rules of war don't apply. What is that?
Then you would be a fugitive of that state. Yeah.
And then how does the Geneva Convention play into that? Because wouldn't the Geneva Convention override local laws?
Well, I guess at that point it really depends on what the UN's perspective is on whether it's a legitimate war or not.
And as we discussed, they're going to just write you an angry letter telling you how angry they are. Not to quote America or Team America for the umpteenth. What is it? The word umpteenth?
Umpteenth. Which I don't know what
Fuck, that's a
means in that
clumsy
context.
word.
An ump is
Like
not a
umpire,
number.
Ump. It's not a prefix.
It's
that shows
it's a
up
replacement
anywhere
for
else.
like a vague number, but I don't understand why. Look up
That is a
the
weird-
history of the word ump, Luke, or the
Yeah, okay.
or the prefix ump.
All right, here we go. You're playing. I'm on Wikipedia. Etymology of
Who's shooting me from
umpteenth.
that far? All right, now I have some hill cover at least.
1905, of an indefinite number, originally Morse code slang for dash, influenced by association with numerals such as 20, 30, etc. Word-forming elements making cardinal numbers from 13 to 19. This is not a coherent sentence. I'm going to find another source.
Oh boy! Ah! God damn it! I didn't realize they had gotten so close to me, or I would have taken out my LMG sooner.
Dictionary, the umpteenth entry. Adjective, umpteenth, informal, often slightly derogatory, occurring
What?
in a relatively large but unspecified position in a sequence.
Which is
Slightly
derogatory in some way?
I guess you never use umpteenth positively.
I suppose. Okay, I guess there's a negative
Like, yeah, man.
connotation.
That
To
surgeon,
its
that
usage.
surgeon saved a kid's life for the umpteenth time this
Nobody-
month.
yeah,
Like,
nobody says
good on
that.
him.
That,
You never
that
hear that.
surgeon
That's- so it is-
saved
it is-
a life for the umpteenth time. God damn it!
Umpteenth time. Right, like yeah, that's okay, fair, yeah, yep.
So, yeah.
So occurring in a relatively large but unspecified position in a sequence. So like a slightly negative connotation on several, I guess.
So respawning made all the enemies disappear except for the helicopter.
Synonyms include nth, umpty-umph.
Nth is not negatively associated though. What was the
Well,
second
no,
one?
No, that's true.
Umpty-ump?
So nth, like mathematically the nth degree. Yep,
Uh-huh.
that checks out. Umpty-umph.
That's a new
Is a
one for
synonym.
me.
And something.
Why is that
Something
going way
with
over
the
there?
TH, something with the TH at the end. Something. And umpty-umph. The only definition for umpty-umph is umpteenth, so that doesn't help at all.
Uh-oh.
Something. Pseudo ordinal of an uncertain number. Okay, that's a nice little Wikipedia rabbit hole. I never would have gone down if not for streaming.
I think we're gonna
once
die
thank
again
you all
here.
For...
Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Car. Drive away. Drive
Also,
away.
Reese, I got a text. I know my
Oh
out
my
time
God, it's
had
on
originally
fire
been
already.
4:30. My out time is now 5.
Okay, great.
So we got more time.
We die.
As long as you're fine to play your favorite game of all time, Far
My
Cry 6.
favorite game of all time, Far Cry 6, by the best studio of all time, Ubisoft.
Ronwin says, if war isn't declared, they can petition the person is turned over. Okay, petition, but like... So they couldn't send their authorities to the base to arrest people. Like, they couldn't execute an arrest warrant.
We don't have to stay on this topic. We can talk about the game.
That's true. I'm curious. Nova says, don't forget about your mortar backpack.
I didn't, but I used it, and then it went like way the fuck over there. I'm gonna try it again. I'm looking at this thing. Shoot it. Okay, that time it worked.
All right. Here's a controversial question for Reese and everybody in the chat. Interstellar.
Good
Great
movie.
or greatest movie? What's your opinion?
It's a great movie. I don't know that it's the greatest movie,
Agreed.
but it's a great movie.
Okay, you like Interstellar?
Hell yeah.
Good. Okay. Bronwyn, Nova, Interstellar. Also, Alien, Anna Banana, Service Stop, Commander Root. Yes, Coffin,
I got
Brightline,
Serpentine.
Maddie and Son, Bronwyn, Sophia Fox. I already said Bronwyn.
Serpentine.
I want to argue Interstellar with
I
people right
told
now.
you to
I'm in a mood.
leave the people
Let's
in
go.
chat who aren't chatting alone.
I'm
They chat if
going
they want
around-
to.
I'm going around the living room saying like, hey everybody, that's all. They don't need to say anything back. I totally respect petting the dog. Because I am typically a find the dog kind of a guy at the party. And to be fair, the parties I've been to, the homeowner always has like great dog or dogs.
Oh
Like,
no, that's a tank. That's a tank.
I only go to parties
Fuck. Stop
full of
pointing
people
that
that
at
would
me.
prefer to pet the
I'm
dog.
gonna steal it instead.
Nova, you haven't seen Interstellar. Nova, if you drink, I recommend.
I can't steal it.
Get a bottle of a good red wine. Sit yourself down. Maybe do a YouTube dive
Oh
on
god damn it.
relative physics or general relativity. Have a glass of wine and watch Interstellar and tell me if it doesn't make you cry. Ronwin hasn't seen it either. All right, Ronwin, same for you. Get a glass of red wine, watch Interstellar, report back next week,
I don't even have like a goal right now. I need to go somewhere.
and if you don't cry at the end of that movie, you're banned.
Could capture this military target or take out that anti-aircraft cannon. Is there
Reese
a...
didn't contradict me, so I'm going to take that as a full-hearted endorsement of my threat of banning you if you don't like Interstellar. So,
Oh, yeah.
cool. All right. Oh, clear as day right there.
Absolutely. All right, I'm gonna go get this mission.
Okay. Nova
Wait,
says
I
that's
just-
incredibly specific. I have learned for a while. So Interstellar came out 2014. For a good number of years after that,
What is
Interstellar
this?
became an annual tradition. I would watch Interstellar like typically November, December. It's kind of a winter movie, so I don't blame you actually if you don't watch it this week. It's a winter movie. I feel like personally.
I've never thought of movies as seasonal, but go on.
Okay, can you watch It's a Wonderful Life in July?
Yes.
Okay, that's true.
But I might be a
you can
madman.
watch it. You can watch that movie anytime.
That the Christmas movies I wasn't thinking of when you said that. However, I would
okay,
watch
okay,
Tim
here's-
Allen's The Santa Claus at any point, at any time. Just ask me.
Really? Okay. Okay.
Not because it's good,
respect
but
that.
because it's not.
Just because it has a place in your heart that
Yeah.
is specific. Yeah, I respect that.
That's a weird movie, man.
I don't think I've seen it in
Really?
a decade.
The second
plus.
one's even weirder. There's like a Hitler Santa that's a clone of Tim
Really?
Allen. And that's not even the main plot of the movie.
It's just like the writer's room was like, hey, yeah, also.
The main plot of the movie is a middle-aged man's divorce.
Oh, so it's a fun one.
Oh, sorry, no, that's
Yeah.
the first one. What the fuck is going on in the second one? Man, I don't know. It's wild.
See, I remember watching those like at daycare. Maybe I have the timeline off, but I feel like I watched those at daycare in the late '90s. That adds up. They were '90s. Tim Allen.
The first one,
Santa.
certainly.
'94. Okay. Yep.
Hey, look, repair tool.
Santa Claus 2. Okay, it was 2002, so I was at a daycare. by
And
then.
don't forget the third one.
Maybe I haven't seen Santa Claus 2.
Why did I get in the passenger seat?
So I remember vividly, my parents once bought A Christmas Carol with Patrick Stewart as Scrooge, and I remember just hating. Like I was interrupting the movie to complain about because everything I had seen about The Christmas Carol was that Scrooge has this unkempt head of hair, and then all of a sudden Scrooge is bald. Like, no, this is just wrong. This is not. And my parents were doing their best to tell me he's a really good actor. It doesn't matter. Just watch it. It's good. It's good. And I just couldn't get over the fact that he was bald, and I couldn't do it. I hated that movie, and I only saw it that one time.
In which movie
And
was
so I
that, did you
guess
say?
It was The Christmas Carol with Patrick Stewart,
Oh, okay.
which came out.
And you just hated that he was bald.
Yeah,
Wow.
I couldn't get it. I'd seen it before. Okay, it came out in '99.
Man, I'm glad that Star Trek didn't enter your periphery of knowledge until much later in life.
Well, see, thing is, I feel like it did because I vividly remember.
Hating Star Trek because of the bald man.
No, I loved Star Trek, not consciously, but just it was on sometimes, and we'd come home from school or waiting for dinner to be done, and we'd eat just little snacks watching Star Trek, not even knowing what Star Trek was. It was just on, and I
Sure.
was 6, and I always had a good time. But I never got into Star Trek until recently.
Would that have
and
been,
Reese, you saw today how committed I am to Star Trek.
I was so happy when I saw that. Would you like to reveal to the people what I saw in your house?
You tell.
Okay, so I go to his house to fix his internet because he won't fucking fix it himself.
I'm busy.
He's a busy man. He's got things to
Also,
do. Come on.
I'm busy and lazy. I mean,
I'm busy,
I'm a
I'm busy
millennial.
and lazy. Come on. Get out of here. That's what Luke sounds like. So I go into his. I didn't
I
notice it
smoke
at
a pack a
first.
day.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were in my house for 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, to be clear, I only went by that wall once.
Yeah.
And
You
then
were
on
past
my
it
way
the entire
out,
time.
I see on his wall a framed portrait of not Patrick Stewart, but Captain Picard. And it's
Like his-
amazing. The same portrait
His
he has,
official.
it's his official captain's portrait, and it's
Yep. It's
it's
like the
great.
presidential portrait of Captain Picard.
It's
I bought
great.
it as a joke. So me and my girlfriend were going through Star Trek, and I kind of pushed it as hey, I think this would be really good. And she was eh. By the end of season 1, she was wholeheartedly all about it. And
This-
we just binged all of The Next Generation.
This, by the way,
And
was a
then-
framed picture. It was not just
Yes.
a poster on the wall.
No, it came framed, but yes, I bought a framed. It was kind of as a joke, but as we were approaching the end of season 7, which is the final season, and we were already pre-mourning the end of The Next Generation.
Yeah.
So I bought that portrait as a joke coming up on the 7th. So when we finished it, I could give that to her as a joke, and then she loved it to the point that we still have it up. kind of prominently. It's not huge. It's 11 by 17. But it's hung on our wall as you enter the kitchen. It's up there.
It's perfect.
And I love it because like I don't know it blends in now like it's just a part of the wall, but like when I do notice it, it makes me think it's like when people have those what would Jesus do bracelets. It serves the same purpose, but like what would Picard do? And like
'Cause
I'll be
he's
having
watching
a bad
you.
morning. Right, he is. I'll be
He's
having,
watching you all the time now.
I'll wake up cranky or something, and I will look at Captain Jean-Luc Picard and go
Oh,
like,
God, that's
you
a
know
tank.
what? I can do better. Like I gotta reframe my mind. Let's take it on. Like whatever I'm pissy about is not worth it. Let's fucking go. Like Romulans got him. Borgs fine. Like we'll do it. Shitty kids at the school, I can take it.
That's
Let's go.
that's a little harder to take on than the Borg.
Yeah, but I'm a stubborn individual, so I can do it, and I do it. do
Do the do.
and they come back on the 1st. So in this week, I'll be back in the thick of it with middle schoolers. So
Good.
wish me luck, everybody.
I'm so sorry that you became a teacher.
You know, I am, but I'm not. Like, I'm so much happier than, like, I imagine every other profession I wanted to enter, and I would have been miserable.
I was just being shitty. I'm sorry that you chose that profession was basically what I said.
Well, it's like so many of our friends, like, down at the wedding, they're all, like, mechanical or electrical engineers, and they've got all these electric cars, and they're very well off. And then there's me. It's like I'm a teacher. I teach. I make a little bit of money.
Neither of us make money.
Yeah. But it's like, fuck it, man.
That's
I'm
okay.
happy. I'm doing what I love.
What's money?
It's horrible.
A way to live a
everybody-
quality life.
Right? See, I don't know how much you've gotten into like Stoic philosophy. Have you ever read Marcus Aurelius's Meditations?
I have not.
I think you would
I'd probably dig
really
that.
dig it. You strike me as a Stoic. Like you're not into, worldly pleasures. You're about the bigger stuff.
That's right. I don't drink or smoke or do drugs, right? Like that's so.
Yeah,
and
what the
that,
fuck?
As far as that, yeah, I don't even drink coffee.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, fuck coffee. It's a disgusting brew.
What about energy drinks? Do you ever have
No.
caffeine? Like, how do you get caffeine? Do you live without caffeine?
If I need caffeine, I'll have like a Dr. Pepper or something.
Oh my god, you might as well be.
But
are
mostly
you
I'm
Mormon?
trying to go without caffeine in general because, like, why depend on it if I don't need to?
Because it's entirely reliable and you can have it every day. That's why. So, okay, Ronwin, that's the thing. Don't apologize for a noble profession. That's what everybody says. It's a noble profession.
You're a hero.
But
We're not going
also,
to pay you like a hero, but you are a hero.
politically, yeah, well, there's the pay thing, which I accept because, like, we get 3 months off a year. Like, if I get paid a very respectable hourly wage. I just work 75% of the year.
Sure.
Like,
okay.
I accept and respect. I have made a conscious trade-off between money and time. I want more time and less money. I mean, I want more money. but
If you're offering.
right, and they did give us
Where's the
a
fuck-
significant raise this last year. They restructured some stuff, and they're giving us more money, which is
Well, that's
great.
good.
It's still less
Is
than
it just
the
that tank?
8% inflation, but we're doing fine. But politically, we're a pawn. We are just thrown around as a political piece so much. And I'm a little insulated from that. I'm in a charter school, which people hate and demonize and whatever.
Can't hide from me.
But it is a weird spot to be.
I think that the tank put their flammable fuel thing on the outside of it. They sure did. Oh, God.
Yeah, those classic tanks with the external fuel tank.
Yeah.
for extra efficiency or something,
it's
right?
strategic. Who shot me? Who's shooting?
Okay, let's do this.
Who's shooting? Are you like right below me?
Oh shit! I didn't realize.
Fuck the tank.
Frackland says I am LDS, so I get that joke of Luke's, and I think it was funny. Yeah, I wasn't trying to offend. So recently, I'm not Mormon. I'm not Latter-day Saints. I recently had the opportunity. My girlfriend has family in Utah who are Mormon, and I might have said on that channel before, like, my education of Mormonism had been South Park, which, yeah, it's South Park. I mean, I knew one Mormon guy in high school, and he was great.
And that man was Mitt Romney.
I am that old. When I say I'm a millennial, I am playing all of y'all. No, he was super great. It was just like this thing that I didn't know, like, oh shit, that's, I grew up Catholic and he was Mormon, so like, okay, I'm sure there's similarities, whatever, and it's different.
As an atheist, you guys are all fucking weird.
Right. I have since I did not get confirmed. I still get some mailing
confirmed
from time to
as some
time of
kind
like,
of
hey,
Catholicism, like stage.
That's like the final, the confirmation as an adult that you are indeed Catholic. Like that's the. Lutherans have it too, but Lutherans do it earlier. Like all my Lutheran friends got confirmed in like 5th or 6th grade. Catholics, to their credit, wait until you're 17, 18, but mostly like 16, 17. And I remember in my youth group at the time, the confirmation courses of like, amen. The word amen means like I stake my life on this. And I was like, ooh, yeah, I can't do that. I can't stake my life on
this?
On that. So after many conversations with my mom, my dad, and even my youth pastor was very open about everything, and was like, yep, no, I can't do it. So my older brother got confirmed, and goddamn, like, we have a large, again, Catholic family. So like everybody gave him, $20 to $50 for his confirmation, and he raked in the fucking cash. And my dumbass was more about like integrity. Like, I can't do this. Like, fuck, I should have just got confirmed.
Oh my god!
Taken a couple grand and get it. Yes.
I'm gonna get it. I'm getting it because I can't kill that fucking tank otherwise. I was using armor-piercing LMG on it, and I couldn't fucking do a thing.
So
better not
Franklin,
kill me.
back to the Mormon thing. Like, so I just went to Utah for the first time in my life. I had seen it from a distance camping a couple years ago, but I'd never been to Utah.
Ammo?
So my girlfriend had family in Salt Lake City, and I met a bunch of Mormons. And, like, to South Park's credit, they got it totally right. Where, like, they're super, super kind and friendly and personable. Like, I would rather hang out with Mormons than most people. Like, they're so kind. It blew my mind. Like, I'm just a cynical asshole. And they don't have that bone in their body. Like, it just does not exist to them, or to the people I met, at least.
Whoa, all right. We're out of here.
You're on fire. You personally, literally are on fire. So it was
that
really
still has
impressive
half health
to me to... Oh, yeah, you're fucking fine. Get back in there.
Yeah, wait, hold on. No,
Can you repair?
No, shit.
No,
it had a repair option.
Yeah, Franklin, I agree with that. You have very high standards, and that's a good thing. Like, I remember hanging around in Utah and just meeting strangers. Like, we were just walking our dog around random parks. Like, we're not from here. We're just Googling what parks are nice, walking the dog around, and people are just chatting us up, just going, hey, like, how are you? Like, where are you from?
Don't
like, your dog is very cute.
You can't get to the pilot seat from here.
That's
Don't
flawed.
Get out of my fucking helicopter.
Okay, so Far Cry is still Far Cry, where they'll take the pilot seat or the driver's seat and not do shit with it.
Well, that's something that I don't want.
Get it.
It's gonna shoot me again. This is not. It's not hurting it.
FryClan asks, so Reese, why do 2 of the planets spin the wrong way?
Why do 2 of the planets spin the wrong way? Like retrograde? Like when,
Is
when Mercury's in retrograde?
Mercury's in
like
lemonade?
orbit-wise? That's just like a perspective of Earth not being the center of the solar system is all.
That's orbital speed differentials.
Yeah.
One of my favorite assignments in college was I had this philosophy of science class taught by this guy that came from California, and he was like a surfer bro. Like, he was really cool. He wasn't like an annoying bro. He was a cool bro. You know the type.
All right.
And one of the assignments he gave was either prove or disprove that the Earth is the center of of the solar system, using what they knew at 1600 something, or maybe 1500, like Galileo time. Like,
sure.
Using what the and the whole.
Well, didn't
intro,
Galileo
the
figure
first,
it out?
I think so. So, like, basically using what they knew at or before Galileo, make an argument for or
Because his
against.
whole thing was like he got
He was house arrested.
he got fucking. I don't know exactly what happened. House arrest? Did you say?
Yeah, I mean, he was
the church
convicted
really fucked
of
him over.
blasphemy or something, but
Yeah.
he was only house arrested. He wasn't. The Inquisition was not quite going.
Also, I'm
yet.
sorry that like religion keeps coming up in our streams. That's another thing that I don't really like that happens.
I feel like we're having a respectful conversation.
It's just
all have-
dangerous territory that I don't like being
Oh
in.
yeah, sure. We can navigate that fine. As long as we don't go like, 13-year-old Redditor on it.
It's also a
think
little
we're fine.
unfair because like we have unlimited speaking power.
Oh yes, there is that.
So like it might feel people might feel like they're being targeted, and I don't want to be doing that. And
That's true. I mean, I try to respect I feel like my
is not
values
working.
are mostly.
I need to kill this last guy in order to get past the fucking
Bud,
objective.
You're on fire again. You gotta stop doing that. Also, look at the windshield.
Yeah,
Look up. It's fine.
yeah. Because I
Somehow-
repaired it. With the blowtorch.
even before you heard it. Yeah, because that's how glass works.
Can I repair it? I'll repair you.
I'm a doctor.
I am a doctor. Hey, look, it works on me when I burn myself with a cigar.
Yeah.
I've decided
your
that the
burns off.
helicopter's not working, but I don't know how else to do this.
Some
Like,
people are gonna play Far Cry and then go camping and have a disaster and be like, "Oh, I know how to solve this. Take a burning log out of the fucking campfire."
What the fuck? Why is this in my
Yes.
inventory? Why am I
Yes.
carrying
Yes.
this?
Yes.
Your ride is on the way. Okay,
Yes.
it's there. But that's like
Yes.
seems not as powerful as a helicopter, right?
Doesn't matter. It's
How do I kill
beautiful.
this fucking tank? Can you yank I tried yanking the guy out of the tank before, and it did not work. He's facing that way.
Ronald says, "I'm Catholic, so I hate everyone, including me." Yeah, that was my Catholic upbringing
Yeah.
too. Progressive thought. Anyone that actually agrees with me, anyone that doesn't. Yeah, Catholicism it has its purposes. I feel like it's a little bit
Whoa.
guilt driven. Although I feel like one flaw of our society currently is that people don't feel enough shame. Like, I get, freedom is very important. Do whatever you want to do to a point. But, like, people need to feel shame for things. Not everybody. But if you do something shameful, you should feel it.
I can't.
Are you gonna
help
drive?
you.
You're gonna
I'm
drive.
a believer in negative emotions.
I'm gonna die. This person's gonna get me killed.
Not the orbit, it's the
They get the
rotation of
passenger
the planets. Two of them are spinning the other way, which doesn't make sense according to how the centrifugal force of how scientists agree the planets form. Is that like Neptune and Uranus? Because I feel like, is it some of those distant planets that are spinning the other way?
Are they? I don't know. This
Like,
is, if that's happening,
they
this is
spin the
first
other
I've
way.
heard of it.
I believe they rotate around the sun in the same way,
Right.
but they do spin on their axis opposite.
I don't know. There's probably theories
Which I
out
don't
there
think that
about
would
why.
fuck with gravity. Would it? Like, I mean, that still would be consistent with general relativity and our theory of gravity. Although our theory of gravity does not align with general relativity is very fleshed out and has proven true over and over again.
Yeah.
Quantum physics has been proven true over and over again.
Yeah.
And the two cannot reconcile. And that's something for somebody to figure out. Like, somebody needs to come along and
Somebody will get it one
figure it
day.
out.
There'll be a unifying
Somebody
theory.
needs to go to Colorado and just have enough legal substances and just realize it sometime, you know?
I think somehow no shit, it's still marked. God damn it. I thought somehow like the objective tripped and like worked and I could leave. I'm gonna leave
Nope.
because I can't kill that tank without a tank. And there's no other tank there. So that's gonna be a useless exercise to stay.
Oh no, Reese,
What?
you just massacred
Oh, all the chickens?
chickens.
They're small, they're alright.
Okay, catching up with chat. Nova says Catholic shame and guilt is a powerful tool when used wisely. See, I'm in my adulthood, I'm coming to agree. In my teenage years, when I decided not to get confirmed, I was very, very much against just everything. Like, if it was religion, I hated it. Now it's like, you know what? Religion has existed. Oh no! Well, can you back up?
Just throw it in
Maybe-
reverse, it's fine.
Maybe it's not flooded. Maybe. No, in my maturity, approaching 30 now, I do sincerely recognize the value of pretty much every religion. I can like it's the values that it instills, and like I still carry mostly Christian values, like not all of them, but like kind of conservative, like typically don't fuck with everything just because you can. Like, question things, absolutely, but don't uproot everything just because you can. Like, there is wisdom, there are established practices that matter for reasons that benefit people, and it might not be an immediate benefit, but there are long-term benefits to long-term practices that are not immediately clear. And that's an ongoing kind of personal quest, I guess. Like shame and guilt. Like, people should feel bad about bad things, and I feel like culturally we're kind of trained
I don't think
not
that's
to
a
feel bad
particularly
ever.
spicy take.
No, and exactly. Like, and
People
that's,
should
that's
feel
what
bad
I've-
about bad things.
But I mean, in some circles, it kind of is, because it's like not everything should be acceptable. I'm more libertarian, like all about personal freedom. But like, goddamn, people, like, not everything's okay. You can't do that. I agree that science has the ability to figure out a lot, but I think we could all agree that it doesn't have all the answers. Oh, I totally agree. Like, well, and some things like what science is, like the scientific method and falsifiability, by default, it rules out so much knowledge that, like, if something has to be falsifiable to be true, we rule out many true things from the realm of scientific truth. It's just it's a matter of fact. Falsifiability cannot account for all things that are true. Things can be true but not falsifiable, but by definition, ergo, therefore, Matrix, Thesaurus guy, Scary Movie 3, Thesaurus guy, like, ergo, therefore, there are true things that cannot be falsifiable. You can't push it on everybody if it's not false. I feel like
I think I'm just a little caught on what do you mean by falsifiable.
Falsifiable. Let me I should look up the technical definition so I don't just butcher it.
Provable
But
through
the
empirical
Francis Bacon
study.
falsification definition. The act of falsifying information. Okay,
That's
that doesn't
using the
fucking
same
help
word.
me. To be able to disprove, to make false by mutilation or addition, the accounts were falsified. No. Basically, like, there exist some things that you cannot prove or disprove that may still be true. You can't call them true in a scientific sense.
Sure.
But they may still be true, but they're not falsifiable. Therefore, the scientific method...
I don't think any scientist disagrees with that. However, I would say a lack of ability to prove false is a far cry from a lack of ability to prove something false is a far cry from it being true.
See, perfect game. No, I agree with that. Like, the fact that you can't disprove it doesn't lend it any credibility.
Hence, flying spaghetti monster argument and that sort of a thing.
Yeah, and the flying teacup thing. Was
The
that
teacup thing is a
Kiplinger?
new one
I
for
don't
me.
remember who. Like, there are examples, there are thought experiments, and there are, like, real things that
I'm sure it's
people
along
can
the
get
same
into.
lines as the spaghetti monster.
Wingsuit.
And again,
basically.
we are,
I mean,
we are
the
still
spaghetti
firmly in the
monster
territory of
exemplifies-
religion, which I'm just so I don't like being here.
Oh, see, we're having good. It's discussions. People need to be able to have.
It's fine discussions, but we have to remember that we're trying to. This is also a potential business.
I think we can still be
advertiser
advertiser friendly.
friendliness.
Because correct me if I'm wrong, and I could be overstepping my bounds. I don't think we're shitting on anybody.
I hope not.
If anybody feels shat upon, do let us know.
It's just a
That is not
territory
our
I don't
intent.
like being in. Unless
there-
it's
there
like
are-
just privately with you, because we'll fucking argue philosophy and religion all day.
Okay, so here's one that transcends any religion or science: is love
No.
within the realm of right?
Is love. No, false.
It is love. Love is not. There is no love. See, exactly. So we agree.
What was,
If
what
God
was
is
the
love,
question?
God's not real because there is no love. Bad
What
default,
is your question?
2022.
What was the question? The real one.
I don't know if it was a question over. There are things that we can personally know, and that word "know" obviously calls into question truthfulness, factuality, like all that. Like, you can know something that you cannot prove.
I can.
And I can't think of an example right now because now that I'm racking my brain, I'm coming up empty.
I can
But
have
the idea of something that can be true that cannot be proven seems true, right? But seeming true doesn't count.
From that sentence.
Also, let
what
me just
what
interrupt.
you just
I
said,
love the
no, that does
Skyrim
not seem.
horsing.
That doesn't stack up to my brain.
Have you ever?
If I can't prove it, I don't know it. Even if I have this strong, really strong
Can you
belief about
prove-
something that I think is true, I can't
Can you
know
prove
what's true until
that
I
you have
prove it.
felt joy? Can you prove that you've been joyous?
Whoa now.
I mean, I can point out that the electrochemical, the neurochemicals related to joy have been stimulated in my brain.
There is a fantastic episode of Nathan for You. Have you seen that?
I feel like you probably showed it to me, but the point of your question, I get more what you're getting at now.
Someone in the chat backed me up on Nathan for You. I don't know if you're familiar with the show. Nathan is a very awkward individual, and he helps people with their businesses. And one of the things that he realized, quote unquote, in the series was that he is not a fun person. So he goes about proving that he's a fun person by inviting a stranger, like he found him on Craigslist, of like, hey, I'm new in town, I want to make friends. And he finds some stranger. And he finds a way to urine test him before, like, he brings him to this place and bails on him long enough where he has to go to the bathroom. And then in the toilet, it's set up to collect his urine, to like collect his dopamine levels or serotonin levels. And then he meets him and they do all these fun things. They go to like a carnival, they go like go-kart racing and all this stuff. And then he takes a post sample of his urine somehow again. He sets up these weird fucking scenarios. But he has a pre and post sample of his dopamine levels to prove that indeed this stranger had fun while hanging out with him. So in that sense, yes, you can scientifically establish joy.
That is the most neurotic thing I have ever heard.
Yes. So he has a new series on HBO called The Rehearsal, where the whole bit is that for like significant events in your life, why should you have to go into the most significant events of your life for the first time? You should be able to rehearse.
Luke?
That's a Loco Pollo.
I just found El Pollo Loco.
Snipe him.
I think I want to get close to this one. Because something fucking weird is happening right now. I'm here to steal back Elvis's favorite spurs from Ramon, and now I'm looking at a weird evil dead spirit turkey.
This
No. Hey.
Oh.
Don't do that.
Kill it.
I want to get a good look at it though. Okay, I don't think it's a spirit. It just had a lot of flies around it.
That was like a cassowary turkey.
Can't wait to get out of here.
I'm gonna be gone for 34 seconds.
Jesus Christ.
Nova, you're on it.
Oh god, there's more.
Roosters. Coño, I need to get the fuck out of here.
Fuck. It just says escape. I don't need to hurt them. And he put his phone down right next to his microphone, so now you can hear me twice.
Fucking gallos.
Okay, I think we're safe.
Ugh, this place smells like shit.
Oh god, how did you get this side of me?
I'm back. What's the time?
That was about 42 seconds, Luke.
Was it really?
I have no idea. But also, there were a lot more of those roosters on the way out.
I'm trying to be good at estimating time. 38. All right. See. 8 seconds. Oh, god damn it.
Gotta kill all the birds now. Because birds have betrayed me.
Okay, I'm blaming this on the fact
The chickens
I have drummed way less in the last probably year than I had in the last 5 years. So my sense of time is not as accurate as it had been. I used to be better. I apologize sincerely that I was 8 seconds over.
Get in the fucking car.
That.
We're just driving now.
Please don't unsubscribe. So are turkeys like a whole thing now? Is this going to be an enemy?
Elvis, it's Danny. That place? Blood, shit, birds everywhere. I barely made it out alive.
Okay, cool.
I really did barely make it out alive.
You got the spurs though, no?
Yeah, I got them.
Yeah, I got your fucking spurs. Were they that important?
Nanny, Poppy's wiggling through.
So Reese, I know you are not as big a fan of talking about other things while the game is going on. Let me know if. Well, tell me when to fuck up. Ronwin asks, so can I ask what you actually teach, or is that a no-go? I read that and I neglected it I teach middle school social studies, which is a clusterfuck of a profession.
Don't you just show them Monty Python and the Holy Grail over and over again, and like the Road to El Dorado?
Yeah, pretty much. Only in Spanish though, because that covers the cross-cultural standards that we need to teach.
Yeah.
So I just show them El Dorado in Spanish.
Okay.
And that's it's all kosher.
Don't forget
And the fact
to
that I even say
test
kosher
them on
is part of it.
what are 5 unique Spanish words that you heard in this movie? Something like that.
Puta, noño, or whatever. Yeah. Nova, what was?
Oh
Not to
God.
not to flag myself on my own mod actions. How do you say in Spanish?
Oh God. I
Coño, that's the
muted
one.
you at the last stream when you said that. You went and did it again. I have to go find that now.
Is that not advertisable?
I don't.
For
I doubt
comedy?
it.
I
Also,
feel like-
I'm fucked.
Did you fuck up that car again? So we can say fuck, but not. What if we route our ISP through Britain? Like, if it comes through London, can we say that word over and over again? And it's just like saying cheese or dog, like, because that's how common it is.
Uh-oh. I can't even get back to the surface now. Oh, God. Get above the thing! I think we're fucked. I can't...
England, not Britain. Okay, yeah, you're true. Yeah, you're true. You're right. That's true.
You are
England,
true.
not Britain. You're true.
This is a very unique way to fuck up.
Yeah, you're stuck in a very specific... You can breathe,
Yeah.
but then the only way out is to drown.
Yep. Oh! This is the highest I've ever been on
Get
this
it?
side. I need to, like...
Get it? Get it?
Come
Get
on. It doesn't let me
No.
go higher. Just go higher.
Okay, go breathe again, because you need to breathe. Sure, I don't know. I don't see
I
a
don't know
bar
if I
counting
need
down.
to breathe, but I sure want to breathe.
Can you go
I haven't
under
fully tested if
and
I
up
need
the
to
front of the
breathe
car?
yet. Okay, and then go. Yeah, this is not happening. Well, that's a way to go.
Okay, so fun fact.
Yeah.
I just got
Fuck,
another
I'm
text.
Back with the roosters, yeah.
5:30.
Okay.
She's working late tonight, so
Great.
I can. Yeah, well, she's working late. I get to keep streaming on Twitch. That seems like an equitable distribution of
Could have
labor.
fast traveled. Oh, I could have fast traveled from the fucking water instead of. But you know, it's whatever. It's.
Basically, you're here forever. Yeah, no, well, so at this specific place, I can't give details, obviously, but
I think
there
Here
are
Forever was
people-
about being stuck in the waterfall.
Oh yeah, yeah. Corollary to that, there people apparently don't know how to count money.
For a second. You did something really.
All right.
So there have been many times when I've gone to pick her up and she's like 20 minutes or half an hour late, where she is the supervisor and somebody has to count the till
Disperse.
and they can't. Like,
That's all that matters.
it literally takes 45 minutes to count a couple $100. Like, you just
God damn.
add the bills, you categorize, you add, you run through, you fucking pull your phone up, you go plus 20, plus 20, plus 20,
Yeah,
plus
even if you have to
10,
do
plus
that,
10,
like-
plus 5. It takes 5 minutes,
I can
right?
almost understand, like, who uses cash anymore, so, like,
Well,
young
I mean,
people
they get
aren't used to
checks.
handling that,
all
but,
the
like,
cards, all the cards are automatically tallied, so they just have to tally the cash or checks at the
yeah,
end of
that's
the
what
day.
I'm saying, though, like, they're not used to handling cash.
Yeah, and it's like I don't handle cash, but at the same, like we get things like if you're for field trips and things, like we have to count cash, and it's the same, like it's increments of 5, and you just count it. Like that's literally third grade math. Like, granted, they're bigger
But do
numbers.
they?
They
Is it
might
third
not
grade
count
math
into the
anymore?
hundreds.
Because, well, I mean,
It is.
I just like the just adding by 5 and yeah, just basic addition, yes. But like also, I
Yeah.
remember like I don't know if it was third grade or like kindergarten or whatever, but like you remember handling fake money in class,
Oh yeah, yeah,
just to, like practice counting it.
yeah,
Maybe we need to bring that
Which-
back.
yeah. Like that happens when they're like 7, 8, 9, and then we lose it. We need to bring that back when they're like 13, 14, because like they're going to
Just
have
do
jobs.
it in high school.
They're gonna have front facing.
Do we get to fight a dinosaur?
Do it.
Okay.
As long as you can do that in half an hour, I'm good.
I get 150 pesos for that,
That seems like fair pay.
and
Yep.
a decontaminant jacket.
Just doing a quick conversion. I realize this isn't Mexican peso. It's the
Yaran.
fictional.
Yeah.
But 150 pesos is 750
And I get hot gossip from my fares. It's how I found out about
You're gonna
this
get
crazy shit on the
For a
market.
dinosaur.
$7.50
Yeah.
for killing a dinosaur.
For killing a dinosaur,
Just to be clear on that.
Get rich selling it to the highest bidder.
I'm way behind on the chat.
Stop this. If you want to stop this, you need to stay. The weapon is highly unstable, and the military keeps it locked away in coolers. Look for the Singao.
Prove that you are real and not an AI or construct in my own mind hallucinating. Yeah, that goes back to Descartes.
Yeah, Descartes,
Scraping you off the ground with a shovel.
Descartes. The
demon.
demon.
Yeah, the demon
Yep.
Overheating.
I think therefore I am.
is
That
about as far
is-
as you can get.
And I remember, so like I gave up. I was gonna be a double major, political science and philosophy.
Oh, I don't.
Philosophy
Let's do this, Lola.
put me down such a fucking rabbit hole in
Yeah.
my mind. Like I could not continue.
Yeah.
I got a minor and I was like, that's good. Like I'm fine. Like it's not gonna serve me any. Like
Weird spot.
if I get a major in if I get a philosophy degree,
An hour ago, Guerrillas shot down the
that
helicopter
won't give me any job prep. Like the fuck is that worth?
So they moved in, killed
Like
them,
it's a fun thought experiment.
the crash.
It is.
To, like-
It's worthwhile for your own brain to go there and to wrestle with it.
They got their
But there's
weapons
no
when
answer.
transport comes.
It's an illustration to me of why you can't disprove that there's not a demon. That to
Right,
me is
yeah,
why
going back to-
there's a just not being able to prove wrong is not the same as proving
It's a far
true.
cry.
It's a
from-
far cry.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So
And Nova said you can watch parts of the brain light up under the scanner or which chemicals get released. Was that for religious?
probably for proving joy. Back in the
Oh, yep.
Do you know where the visitor center is?
where am I supposed to the visitor
That was
center?
the Nathan for you.
Look for the old park maps. It should say. I'll keep the meter running for you.
Joy is a secular feeling, so you can't quantify joy per se. Yeah, like things that you can't quantify, like qualitative experiences are core to the human experience. So going to Fryclan's point about like how, and I'm a firm believer in science. The scientific method is one of the best things that humans have ever done, but it has its limits, and you can't quantify love. You can't quantify joy. You can't quantify some of the most important things that we have.
You should watch The Good Place. You would love that show.
Ooh, my brother told me that too.
Just the way you're talking.
It's on the list, and by that I don't mean like it's on the
Oh,
list.
but
Like
yeah,
it
it's
is
on the
literally, it's literally on the list.
I have a list
do
and
wanna
it's on
watch
it.
Social studies didn't exist in school when I was a kid. It was about Luke pushing back his leave time. Oh, yeah. Stupid people like this is why I earn 3 times as much as Luke, and I only run a general store instead of, teacher feature. Yeah, see, like the whole noble profession thing, it doesn't count. Like people will say, "Oh my God, that's so important." Like everybody says that, but it's not reflected. And again, not that I'm hunting like a big ass paycheck. I kind of value not earning a ton of money because like it forces me to live the good life, like as it's intended. Of like I need like. If I'm going to be happy, I can't rely on like a mega yacht. I have to rely on, building friendships and interpersonal
Can't insulate
communication
yourself
and-
from consequences.
right, family and friends, and like I want to build a legacy. I want family and friends. Like I want to
Legacy.
build love.
What is a legacy?
Oh God, we're not going to talk Hamilton. I'm going to cry. Like Hamilton and Interstellar for me. Like I will cry. I will cry. Just yeah. I had a job a couple summers ago. I was painting family friend's garage, and it was 2016, 2017. Hamilton had just come out, and I had Hamilton on repeat all day long. And it's just like I would, and my older brother, was working the same job, and we'd have lunch, and like my eyes were all red, and like it was apparent that I was crying.
It's
like, you okay? It's like Hamilton. I'm fine.
It's
Hamilton.
really hard when you get to It's
I'm
Quiet
fine.
Uptown.
Right. That. Yep.
Yep.
You know. Yep.
You know.
And again, I'm social studies, history teach. Like that's the setting of Hamilton is right up my alley. And then they bring it so personal, and it's just like, oh my God, I can't not cry because like I'm a human being. God damn it. This is the most human thing that I've experienced, and so like this is fucking perfect. I'm weeping because Philip, when the tempo slows down and they're going through the scale, and he stops responding, fucking waterworks, man. Like,
yeah,
I can't do it. I haven't listened to it in years. First of all, because I haven't painted a house or a garage, but like, I know what's in store for me, and I don't know. Pushing back his leave time 3 times. Yep. You can only prove that you are real to yourself. Yep. Asked about Joy. Still haven't seen that one. Okay. Yep. So I remember, like, I listened to Hamilton again many times. When I watched it, it came out on like Disney Plus. My parents had that, and we all watched it in their basement. Like they got a projector. It's a whole like home theater setup, and it was good. But I kind of preferred listening to it, just because like the visuals are so limited by Broadway. I mean, granted, it was an incredible production. It was really good, but listening to only the original cast soundtrack. Also, Lin-Manuel Miranda, he's great and all, but like his live performance, he's a little croaky. He has a little hard time hitting the high notes live.
Yeah, live, yeah, especially, yeah, I'm sure.
Like in the recording booth, you can get that right, and he did. It's all great. But live was pretty good.
Sometime
I would
they
have
get
been
to
that
this visitor
asshole.
center.
I'd go to it on Broadway. Yeah, it's okay.
The map doesn't like give me, like, I'm not on this map. It's just sort of this toy map.
That's a map.
I was heading due east, not northeast. That would be part of the problem. So I'm gonna head north.
So
a little
here's
bit.
a question for, again, Reese and chat, if anybody has an opinion. Can anybody disprove Descartes' demon? Can you prove that we're not in the Matrix? If you have, and again, going back to falsifiability.
I guess
if you
going
can
back to my thing
falsifiably-
about you were asking me like something about like there are truths that you know that you but you can't prove. Like I wouldn't quite go that far, but I do have to say, like, I I have to accept that reality is real in order to be alive. And even though I can't prove that the only, like, I think therefore I am is about as far as you can go.
That's as far as I've ever figured out.
So
personally,
I have to accept that reality is real in order to get anywhere. On the basis of otherwise, what? Do I just sit here and die?
Even if this reality isn't real, we can't escape it, so you have to act as if it is.
Yeah.
So that is as real as matters. Like, you still have to abide.
Same with free will. Like,
oh fuck!
You can as soon as you think, as soon as you start behaving like things are deterministic, and you just start sitting in your house waiting for determined things to happen. Well, now you're just determined to sit. Like nothing's gonna happen because you're just gonna sit there in your house until nothing happens.
And that's like a part of free will is
you have to pretend that you have free will at least in order to like live a life that's decent.
Is that a free will operation that you have to live as if it's free? Is that a deterministic approach that you have to believe in free will in order for good things to happen? Because if you don't, they won't. So doesn't that still lend credibility to the lack of free will? Because you have to believe in free will? Because, okay, think of it this way.
Okay.
People that don't believe in free will, are they happy? Have you ever met a happy person that does not believe in free will?
Hi. I hope I'm happy.
You don't believe in free will? I mean,
I think I've come down. I mean, like I can't know for sure, but I think I've come down on like things that I think I lean determinism. Yeah.
Yet you act as if free will is real.
Yep.
Right? Was that? Yeah. So is that not belief in free will?
No.
Fuck. Okay. So I think I'm at the same spot. Like,
okay.
Not to get political. I mean, we've gotten religious, so let's go political.
Yeah. So fuck it, really.
Student loans.
Okay.
I understand all of the arguments against it. But
how is this going to tie? I have no idea how you're going to tie this back to determinism.
So I believe not all, most of the arguments against the student loan forgiveness seem to logically check out. Some of them are just wrong, and some people are going way too far and they're making false claims. But like a lot of the logical and philosophical things about the student loan forgiveness, like. I see the merit. Yet, I am getting $10,000. So, I'm all for it. Because you either have, like, philosophy on one side.
I'm feeling compulsion to argue the merits of student loan forgiveness.
Do it.
But I don't want to get too far away from, like, how are you tying this back to determinism?
Because it's that same kind of thing where, like, I see all the arguments for determinism, and I cannot disprove a single one. Yet, to live a meaningful life, I have to live as if they're false. Right? I have to live as if there is free will.
I get you're saying that about free will, but then like I realize that you're kind of applying that to student loans as well, which doesn't quite line up.
The logic for student loan forgiveness is like, I want it. I want to not pay $10,000.
Well, okay. There's like a base want of that, sure, but there's also like having an educated populace that isn't riddled with debt.
However,
is probably good for the economy.
They're not restructuring the entire student loan.
No, I know that also needs to happen because otherwise this just happens again.
Right, like they're not solving anything.
Yeah, this is not a solving of anything. This is
it's a
band-aid
bandage that gives me $10,000.
Yeah.
So I love it because Fuck,
20,000
that's
if you
10
if you were a recipient of a Pell Grant.
right? Like, that's even better.
What am I doing with
didn't
this?
have a Pell
It's southwest.
Grant.
What, return to the park entrance, southwest of the visitor center. Sorry.
So determinism, I cannot disprove it. I can't disprove the student loans, that the forgiveness is bad for the economy, whatever. For
Oh shit! I have a timer on this thing.
whatever. Oh yeah, that's
it's going up, and it's close to
going
the
up.
end.
It's very close. It's 80%.
I might have to do this again.
90%.
Can I drop this?
Die.
No, it's
Yeah,
just
run
on
away.
me now. There's
It's
smoke at the
on
bottom
you
of
and
my
you're-
screen.
You're just run up to this guy and it'll blow up and you'll both die and you'll respawn and try again.
I hear.
Yeah, you're fucked.
I'm. Oh,
you're on one-
I
yeah,
just saw water
education-
cools the thing on the right side of my screen. Next time I can jump into some water. Or stay in the shade, it said there? Okay. Now I know things.
Bronwyn says education should not cost your future. Education should afford you your future. That is why I'm a teacher. Like, education should be your future. You
Right.
should have your future. Education unlocks your ability to live the good life.
If you aren't riddled
want
with
that.
debt.
Everything's covered in blood. See
Exactly.
you at the gate.
Yeah.
So, like, higher education. So I have student loans. $10,000 is nice, but it'll not wipe mine out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know your status exactly, but you made the wise decision of college did not directly lead to something, so you didn't.
Yeah,
Finish
I
it.
wasn't seeing a path to, like, anything meaningful from it personally.
Meaning you are smarter, or like you made the decision that many people should have.
Shade. I need shade.
Looking back,
Yeah, and I've ended up better off than some of our friends.
yes. And there's a great debate to be had of that. Like, should people? Well, I don't know. I know a lot of people that took out loans when they were 17, or their family took it out on their behalf, going into college at 17.
This isn't going down. It's just not going
No,
up
it's not.
anymore.
It's not going up.
I think I need water to, like, actually cool it.
No one's economy should be based on fleecing people. See, that's a big thing of, like, it is a predatory loan
yeah.
system. It's a lot like
especially
payday
the
loans.
loan company side of it.
Yeah. Like, yes, people signed an agreement. All the terms and conditions were laid out ahead of time. You knew the interest rate. You knew the principal. You can do the math on
But you were also
what it
told
would
your
be.
entire life you
I totally
basically
get
have
that.
to do this in order to have a meaningful
Yes.
life.
Or you'll be worthless, you'll be a failure, you'll be a disappointment, blah, 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 blah. All of that. Those two things are true. Both of them.
She's going to blow.
Even Scotland has free further education, and they suck.
Wow,
another
okay.
thing.
Taking
So-
shots at Scotland out of nowhere. Seems like an alright
Yeah.
country to me. I don't know.
So, by the way, fuck Scotland,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, God. Okay. I need
don't-
to
I
need
don't
to
know
find a
anything
water
about
source on the
Scotland. I
way
can't-
here
I
somewhere.
can't talk.
I don't know where the water sources are.
Do you ever listen to Freakonomics? They're on NPR, but they're also on Spotify. It's a podcast.
I don't know. I don't know.
NPR
I think
plays.
I've heard the name, but I don't know anything about.
Freakonomics.
do.
I think it was a book published 10 years ago or so.
Oh, there's
And
water on the
then
mini map.
There was a documentary. Like,
Oh, it's these things. I'm looking
Netflix
for
might
like
have done
bodies
it.
of water. It's these
Oh,
things. That's
yep.
what the. Okay.
You don't want that. Everything's covered in blood. See you
I
at
bet
the
I should stay on the road then, because those are probably along the road.
so Freakonomics had a really good, like 3-episode series on. I think the original thesis was America is not like other countries, so let's stop pretending like it is. Basically, like, we can look at other countries and say, like, hey, Sweden, Finland, whatever, they have perfect healthcare or education. Like, we should just do exactly what they do, and we'd be perfect. And it's like, well, culture has a huge factor to play in all that.
I don't get these in water soon.
So we cannot discount culture. In the same way that, like, we, America, tried to export democracy to many South American and Middle Eastern countries over the years, granted with flawed tactics. But like, if it worked that simply, Iran would be a flourishing democracy. Iraq, Afghanistan, Venezuela would be thriving democracies, but it's not that simple. So looking at America in that same context of like, yeah, these other wealthy Western countries have all this success with healthcare, with education, with fucking you name it. Why does it not translate to us? And they took a really, really intellectual approach to like why it doesn't work here.
Does it
And
come down to
without
just
discounting it?
not cultural acceptance from enough people for it?
I mean, yes and no, but again, this is an NPR show, so leaning a left-leaning show taking an honest look at like why it doesn't work, and they dug in really deep on a lot of factors of just specifically why, and then one of the episodes was like the pros and cons of America's hyper individualism, and like all of our just crazy, like we idolize the Wild West and all the fucking nonsense that came with that.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Right. Looking at so COVID response. We were super bad about masking and vaccination, but guess who came up with like 3 vaccines within a calendar year that the entire world used? It was America that
Isn't Pfizer a German
developed and
company?
provided these. Well, it was the American. That may be true, but it was American scientists, American labs that came up with the vaccines.
Okay.
There have been others, but kind of that.
I do have
dichotomy.
something to point out about that anyway,
Yeah.
which is that most of, if not all of the progression of medicine from pharmaceutical companies uses National Institute of Health funding, which is publicly funded stuff.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
So did we use
Have to get this thing in water.
NIH, NHI?
For
Did we
specifically
use
the
their-
COVID vaccine, I don't know.
I wonder about that. Yeah, that'd be something to. We don't have you
Shit,
don't have
here's some
you
water.
don't have a democracy. You're not a real one. If it was, then every person's vote would be worth the same. Yeah, the Electoral College is a. See,
I
this is
certainly
where.
have a lot of issues with
Oh,
that.
fuck.
Oh, can I hop in here? Does that give me?
So this is the Far Cry and philosophical political episode.
Yeah, I don't like that. Like neither of these streams have been about the game.
I think
like
you're
that.
wrong. I think this is we're diving in.
It just invites too much controversy.
However, has there been any?
We're too small for that yet.
Exactly. So let's dive in.
but then later, what if we are?
Well, later. That's if we get.
That's a problem
know,
for later us.
If we get as big as his honorable Dr. Joe Rogan big,
God.
we'd have to be more careful than he is. I know that. Yeah, I was aware when I thought of bringing up his name. I'm not suggesting. We're small. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like this has been an honest. This is what needs to happen more often. And if it needs to happen over Twitch playing fucking Far Cry 6.
See, but I don't think that this is a good medium for it. It's part of my thing about it.
Shit.
We're playing
Is it a
video games on
bad
the
one?
internet, postulating intellectually.
Makes it palatable.
I hope that we're being somewhat intellectual about it. I'm gonna fucking
There
die
are a
again.
couple users, it says, and I won't bring them up because it's like I'm telling people to dance at the party.
Water, me, water,
A couple
jump, fucking
users,
God!
it says they're only listening. So back to the idea of making a podcast. We should just make a podcast.
See, but I don't want a political podcast either for the same reasons. I just don't want. I don't want to
would
live my
rather
life
talk
by
about
controversy.
movies and TVs. See, I don't think. Okay,
I know
I
it doesn't seem controversial to us,
totally get what you're saying.
but then then the world, and particularly our country, is the way it is right now.
Third Rate Panda says the 6th.
Everything's
I see how you enjoying it.
Oh, it's
Yeah. I'm not a fan of that.
It hasn't been behaving well. I have multiple times it just stops accepting my game input. Just decides I can't turn or move sometimes, which is great. That's great.
Fry Clan says we have a democratically elected constitution, republic, and yeah, I agree with Luke Series. See,
Wait, agree with Luke about
Reese,
what?
I'm gonna totally discount your concerns with politics.
Agree about whether
like,
or not we should talk about this stuff?
Yes, because I feel like we're having a sincerely valid and respect. Like
I hope
none of us
so,
are
man.
disagreeing. Like we're all. The moment I say that, I think we should just elect Joe Rogan as the God King, fire me. Fire me. We have a democratically elected constitution republic. See, okay, so here's maybe the most... Fuck. I'm trying to egg you on and not get you to mute me. Part of our whole thing is that we're not literally or technically a democracy. We are, like Fry Clan says, a constitutional republic. The fact that we have some
a true democracy would involve everybody voting on literally everything
issue. All the time. A direct democracy.
Yeah.
As it's called. I believe, and this is my personal opinion, and I usually mask my personal opinion in shitty comments and sarcasm, but I do personally believe that it's good to have some undemocratic mechanisms to make a democracy work the best. Because
on a large scale like this, you need representatives instead of direct democracy. Yes, I think that's where you're going. Where you were what you were saying with that.
Exactly. So when somebody says on impulse that this is not democratic, it's a little. Yeah, it doesn't quite hold. Like you could say that, and then there's a flow chart. You could either say something that holds water or that doesn't. And I feel like a lot of times when people say that, what they say next doesn't hold water. Like whatever people feel like should be law, and I don't believe that. However, we need to obviously tend to what people feel like. So immediately I have to accept the contradiction. And going back to our religious
it's a practical application of democracy on a scale this large. You just have to.
Yeah, it was Winston Churchill said democracy is the absolute worst form of government we've tried, except for all the others. That holds, right? Like that is true. Like democracy. Fuck, man! If we had direct democracy in America,
other words, it's the best thing we've done so far.
that is the alternate.
As hard as it is sometimes, and
this is the best.
It's really hard right now. It's still the best that we've done, and I think can do. I would like the Electoral College, for instance, to I think we can make it more fair, and way of maybe having the president be elected by votes.
Oh, Reese, you're sounding like
I know that's very what a take, but
God damn. Okay, Lenin. Let's back up here a second. No, yeah, to be honest and fair and true. So lately I've taken this stance in the friend group many times. I think the Electoral College is okay. However, that has been challenged time and time again. Like I see what it's trying to do, and I believe in what it is trying to do, but it is not accomplishing the thing that it is meant to do. So it needs.
Wait, I think I'm getting too far away from the dinosaur place.
Also, kudos on you for engaging in this and playing in the game. I'm just going political. I'm not playing the game.
It's difficult. I have to focus on a lot of things.
The people should have a voice with the people in charge, realizing that they may be dumb. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like democracy is great, but you can't trust the people. Also, like if America were a pure democracy, I feel like it would be worse. I feel like the fact that we're a republic is saving us from, well, maybe that's not true. It's saving us from a civil war.
Shit, I can't tell where I need to go from here. Do I go that way or that way? Do I cut across? Or do I take the trail? I think I have to take the trail because there's...
Take the trail.
Where did the water go? There was water somewhere here.
Look at Brexit. Ronwin, what is your opinion on Brexit?
Keep to the shade. Keep to the shade.
My thoughts were always fairly limited, but like I get it's the economic argument is one way, but the sovereignty argument is another. And I personally always bent towards the sovereignty. Like I think it's more important for local people to make their own local decisions, even if that comes at economic cost. I am willing to pay economic cost for more economic decisions. But that same argument would lead to Oregon seceding or Texas seceding, like on the left and on the right. Like, if we make the same Brexit argument, we would fracture the United States. And our power is from being a United States.
Yeah.
But we're not really that united, because
not lately.
Fuck. Yeah.
Arguably not since pre-Civil War.
Yeah. I mean, like 9/11 and Bush, but it was all waiting. It was waiting in the weeds before that happened, and then the War on Terror and everything just.
I mean, consider how many Confederate flags there are, like, everywhere.
Fuck, right?
Northern or
like,
southern United States.
We live in the North, and I can't count on two hands how many Confederate flags I've seen. It's like, do you know who we fought for? do you know that we were in the Union?
Oh God,
hundreds, thousands of our people died for the Union. And you're flying a fucking Confederate flag? Really? Really? Is that what you're doing? If we separated, we would be conquered by China or Russia, and that's fuck yeah. So I wonder, like, all the disinformation campaigns, right? Like, how much of this is directed by a foreign entity? How much of it is just
getting shot
organic? How much of it is ourselves tearing each other apart? It's divide and conquer. Like, you don't have to be a fucking historical scholar to see divide and conquer working. But
I've read
dividing.
Sun Tzu's Art of War.
Right?
And Zap Brannigan's Big Book of War.
and Sun Tzu said you should use your mortar backpack more often.
Yeah. I need... Oh, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. I need... Just
direct quote.
Heal. God damn it. Fuck. Okay. Fuck me. Now, where are you? Die. I was getting clobbered by people I couldn't fucking see. Okay. All right. Oh, I'm close enough. I got marked. I didn't even fucking notice until now. I think we can make it this run.
So,
There's
okay,
no shade on the way here.
I technically have until 5:45.
Okay.
That is my... Like, I will leave the stream at 5:45.
I need shade. Ugh.
You want me to throw more shade on people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck that shit.
Democrats.
Oh, you got
No,
me.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, so we didn't have to fight the dinosaur.
So this whole thing has been a waste.
It's been a lie.
This is just a dinosaur statue, and there is not a real dinosaur.
Yeah.
Get here and don't crash the car.
Danny, soy profesional.
God damn it. I should have left an hour ago.
Now what am I doing? Secure the park entrance. Okay.
All right, people in chat, let's fuck off politics and religion, and mostly politics. What are your favorite movies from the last 10 years, or favorite games, favorite media? I am in the hunt for good movies. My girlfriend is not a great cinema lover, but I can reluctantly convince her to watch good movies from time to time. And my tendency is just to rewatch Christopher Nolan movies, and that's running thin because we've done that already. What are some good movies that are not Christopher Nolan that I should watch?
What the hell just happened?
That we should watch?
Shit. Hide.
Okay, Bill Murray's Scrooge. You mentioned that before. I missed that. I mean, I saw it, but I missed it. Bill Murray Scrooge.
Danny, a stupid singer tried to shoot up my taxi. Almost ignited the explosive merch in my trunk.
1988. Okay. I'm gonna watch that back to back with the Patrick Stewart version.
Oh God,
and see what's better. So Netflix has that like movies that
Treasure
hate us.
Planet. That's a good movie.
Oh, Treasure Planet. Okay.
I mean, it's one that I liked when I was a kid. That I guess I haven't seen it recently.
2002 film. Oh, yep, Disney.
Lola, I'm at the front.
That was when they were kind of getting. That was the same era as like Atlantis. Atlantis was fucking great,
Danny, soy profesional. Have some
but it didn't hit big, so they kind of left that vein.
Yeah.
And what's going on now with HBO and Discovery are merging? And they're
Warner owns HBO, and they're merging with Discovery. Yeah.
So apparently, I've seen a lot of like HBO is scrapping a lot of like classic cartoons, like a lot of Cartoon Network stuff is getting nixed.
Okay, why?
Like
they already own it.
Why? Right? Like keep streaming it. Like
yeah, like put it in your library. It's added value.
What does it cost you to host it? Like nothing compared
It's
to.
just weird decisions from the new CEO, like canceling the Batgirl movie when it was done. It's basically a finished movie.
Like even if it's a bomb, fucking stream it. What does it cost you to stream it? Almost not. I mean, in my terms, a lot personally.
And Michael
but, like,
Keaton
on a
was going to be in it as Batman.
Was he? Did he come back as Batman?
Yes,
in that
he
movie?
did.
And they didn't fucking put it out there.
I know.
Oh, I didn't know that. Now
you're
so,
really
okay.
pissed.
Hearing like Batgirl was
Plus,
canceled,
like it was
okay,
also going to be
I
cool to
didn't
like
know
have a
about it.
Batgirl movie for once.
Oh yeah, Ron went Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels, fucking fantastic. All those Guy Ritchie, like the early movies, whenever they give him a budget, it doesn't work out. But when he's on low budget, fucking classic.
Oh
movies.
God damn
Lock,
it! They
Stock,
got
Two
a
Smoking Barrels,
helicopter.
Snatch. What was that one? What was it where Brad Pitt was in there and you couldn't understand the fucking word he said?
What?
That was Snatch. Yeah, okay. He was like a Welsh boxer, and everything he said was like, oh,
Just like that, I'm sure. Except maybe less offensive.
I'm off, but like that's exactly what he like. You couldn't fucking understand a word he said.
Okay.
One of his best performances, maybe, but also like that was the whole point. Is like you couldn't understand him, and he was just this weird fucking dude. So that was Snatch. The Gentleman. Yeah, I haven't seen that. That's new. Okay. And by new, I mean 2019. Charlie Hunnam, Matthew McConaughey,
Irish. She was
Colin Farrell.
Irish, says Ronwin.
Was it Irish? Okay. But like Gaelic. And not even Gaelic. Like he spoke in just nonsense. Rock and roll, okay. I've heard, yep.
Cojones! Where can I cool this down?
Oh shit, I need to cool the thing down again.
The Man from U.N.C.L.E. also, like, I've seen The Man from U.N.C.L.E. That was a good... That was good.
Henry Cavill was in that, I think. Right?
And the, He Who Shall Not Be Named Armie Hammer. Good actor, but apparently had some interesting personal stuff.
I don't know. Oh, that helicopter still had a lot of health left, but I'll take it.
Got it.
So,
This might be my out.
This military-grade chemical.
All right, yeah, we'll finish it off here.
well, you can make it up to me with ice cream.
Okay, Guy Ritchie doing King Arthur. I haven't seen that, but like, I believe in Guy Ritchie.
Wait,
was King Arthur
rank.
good?
Recommended.
I think it bombed.
Did I do like a raid?
That doesn't mean it's not
like
a good movie.
This Far Cry's equivalent of a raid. It's like giving me a recommended rank. There's votes. I don't think I should have done this. I don't think it was a story thing.
So Ronwin is a big Guy Ritchie fan.
Hola, at your service.
Nova, and
Normally,
other people online, but Ronwin and Nova have been reliably on here. What? Give me a good movie.
Real good finding Ramon, mommy. Okay, mommy?
So from Ronwin, I got anything Guy Ritchie,
Nothing, okay?
which I believe. I like him.
Watch Interstellar again. I know you said no Christopher Nolan, but what if I just say
That's
watch Interstellar again?
Personally, where I'm at right now, I haven't seen it in like 2 years.
I haven't seen it in a while.
And I've got a box of wine, and Interstellar, I have it on Prime 4K. So
Good to see you, Danny.
convince me, I guess this is my point. Convince me to watch anything but Interstellar again.
It'll be easy to.
Spec Ops and Black Market. Okay, so this is not a story mission. So where are my story missions? I don't think it's this. Oh, you're on story. Does you're on story mean it's a side mission? That sounds like it might be a side mission.
Okay,
Oh, here
Nova
we go.
Sudden
Operation-
Legend. Oh, that's the one with
I'll track that one.
yeah.
That's
Tom
what we'll
Hardy is like twin brothers or something.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up there because Luke has to go.
Yeah. We'll talk
give him
politics
some movies
again.
as we're closing out here.
Also, everybody should go on the Discord because I know there's more people in chat than are on the Discord. Let me just
Yeah, why don't you spam
that right there.
that link, Luke?
spam, meaning like post it 4 more times.
Yeah. Great.
All right.
Perfect. Now ban yourself for spamming.
Will do. Okay. Mod actions ban me. Inappropriate spam. Yep. Okay.
Cool.
I'm out. I'm
All
not
right,
a mod
great.
anymore. But hey, okay, so we got Alien, Conglomeration, Alien Gathering, Anna Banana, A Service Shop,
Have you seen
Commander,
Alien or
Escapist,
Aliens?
Fry Clan, Maddie. Either it's Maddie in Sun or Madden.
Oh, you were
Sun,
saying the username. I was saying the movie
Ronwin
Alien.
and Sophia Fox. Yeah, no, we've got a crowd here.
Have you seen the movie Alien?
Yes.
Have you seen Aliens? I just headbutted a tree.
That's a risk. No, is right. Legend is amazing. Okay, yeah, I haven't seen. So the last thing I saw Tom Hardy in was Peaky Blinders, and I couldn't fucking understand a goddamn thing he said. So I listened to that entire. Was that season 4 with subtitles? and it was good, but I couldn't understand anything Tom Hardy said. Granted,
And I
as
think
Bane,
you've seen Sherlock by now, since we're talking about British things.
not enough. I watched like a season, I think.
Oh God, you didn't even get the best season, which is season 2.
Okay, yeah, I stopped watching not for a good reason, just for whatever
you should,
reason.
if it's been a while, you
just
should watch
didn't
season
continue.
1 again.
Yeah, shit, yeah, okay. So okay,
Season
I've got
4, you can
5
take it or leave
minutes.
it. If you're just really itching for more, you can watch season 4. If not, you know.
I have a few minutes here. You know, I'm a big fan, and Allison's a big fan of The Next Generation.
Yes.
How do I convince her to watch Deep Space Nine?
Oh, I thought I had to convince you to watch Deep Space Nine still.
I mean, kind of, but it was kind of like she just wanted to keep watching Picard, and I was like totally down for that. So like I didn't fight it at all, because fucking like I'll watch more.
And you've
Patrick
watched
Stewart
the movies
forever.
by now.
No.
Oh, okay. I mean,
We
they're
have
not
them
all
all on
good,
DVD.
by the way. Like,
Oh no, I know.
Probably half of
I
them are
don't-
bad.
One thing I don't think you saw. So at work, someone was getting rid of a bunch of books, but one of the books was a William Shatner written. I think it was Return. William Shatner.
this is good
Turn
gameplay.
novel?
This is good gameplay right here.
The Return. Okay, it's by
There we go.
Garfield Reeves Stevens and William Shatner. Yeah, that's the one. So where apparently Kirk is dead, but the Borgs revive Kirk to kill Jean-Luc Picard, and it's a novel.
Oh. I was going to say, this is not one of the movie plots.
So I haven't read it, but somebody was trying to get rid of it. So granted, I took it,
Uh-huh.
and like I'm not going to put that in my classroom. I'm going to take that
That's
for
for
my
you.
person. Like that. Yeah. Fucking middle schoolers won't appreciate that. One of the books they had too was Kirk Vonnegut Slaughterhouse 5. It's like, did you had that in your classroom library? Like Slaughterhouse 5? Really? Like, did anybody read that? Apparently not, because they're getting rid of it. It was not a hit. But the fact that they offered that to middle schoolers was
I know all the middle schoolers are talking about Vonnegut.
right. Yeah, that's all the. See,
They're doing the Vonnegut
13-year-olds
dance on TikTok. I don't know if you saw.
13-year-olds at this point were born what 99, 2000. Like, are they Gen Z? Is middle school Gen Z right now?
Did you just say like 13-year-olds were born in the year 2000?
What year is it? 2022. 13 years ago.
That'd be like
2003.
2009.
2002 minus.
2022 minus 13
God
is
damn it,
2009.
2022
Luke.
minus 19.
The past is
2003,
farther
okay.
away than you think. I understand why you did it, but you're still wrong.
Oh, I'm older than I think I am.
Yeah.
Like I said 2 hours ago, the 90s were 10 years ago. I will believe. Rather, the 80s were 20 years ago. Like, that's baked into my knowledge book. The 80s were 20 years ago.
I think you can convince your girlfriend to start watching Star Trek Deep Space Nine by just start watching Deep Space Nine while she's around. Like, not necessarily like you don't have to like frame it as like you putting it on to watch together, but just start watching it while she's not around, or while
honestly,
she's around, and then she'll like probably like take a look at it, you know, and see what's going on, get interested.
And that is how I hadn't seen The Next Generation.
Mm-hmm.
I just put it on enough. So like by the end of season 1, she was like, "What's that?" And then it became a whole thing, and now we have a fucking Picard portrait in our house.
Yeah.
So
Just
I
do
think
that
you're
again.
right. It's just okay. Yeah, put it on.
Like
Also,
it'll be
that's how I
less
got
hard
her-
because she's already into Star Trek now.
That's how I got her to
Deep
watch
Space Nine is
Stranger
like
Things.
okay.
Like
ahead.
Stranger Things season 4, I watched an episode here or there, and she, would pay attention. But one day she just like came off of work early, and I was watching it. I was intending like I'm on fucking summer vacation. I'm just gonna watch the end of season 4. And she came home, and season 4 was on, and we watched like 6 hours of Stranger Things. And now like Kate Bush is playing all the time, and even Metallica, like. It's just so I think you're probably right of just put it on.
Put it on. Yep.
Because I'm way more of a movie guy than her. She has a couple class. I mean, I can't pretend that I'm not the same way of like I rewatch the same few movies.
Everybody does.
Yeah. So like
put on Lord of the Rings tonight. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh fuck. We're both on board for Lord of the Rings.
You and Allison, or you and me? Which couple are you talking about? You and me, or you and Allison?
Oh, both.
Okay.
Both couples. No, her and I, like, so when the 4K remastered came out, I didn't have to bribe her or put it on and convince her. It was just
Ronald?
like, hey, I got this thing, watch it. She was like, fuck yeah. And like over 3 days we watched all 3 movies, and it was great.
Ronwin wants us to stop talking about how to get girlfriends and wives to watch shows because he doesn't
Shut up, Reese. My wife is catching on.
Don't want them to catch
Yeah.
on.
I mean, it's kind of a valid thing. Like, if you just exposure is like, see, I'm much more
It's also
willing
how
to-
you get yourself to watch new things, because it
Oh,
does.
absolutely.
There's like a small barrier where like I haven't seen this.
I
so I
don't
don't
like new
really,
things.
I don't really want to. I want to watch the familiar thing that I've seen before. So you
Even-
just
even-
have to start it.
Even Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Season 4, it's like, I get it. I've seen, like, I like it. I've been there for season 1, 2, 3, but it's like 4 is getting all viral, and it's like, okay, everybody loves it, so automatically I hate it. Okay, Kate Bush is trending. Oh, fuck that. Okay. And then I watched
it
it
and loved it.
and fucking putting on Running Up That Hill, and it's like, yeah, I get a little teary listening to that song because they fucking played it perfectly, and it's great.
Musical
Okay, it's
integration
5:48.
is good. Yeah, you should
I have
go.
to leave.
You had to leave 3 minutes ago. Bye.
Yeah, so keep doing Far Cry things. Everybody keep asking Reese
Oh, I
deeply
was just-
controversial religious and
God.
political questions because I'm leaving and I can't fulfill that duty. But please, everybody, keep making Reese uncomfortable.
Please don't.
That is my sincere. I'm not being sarcastic.
Why are you like this?
Or anything. Please ask Reese uncomfortable questions, because this is how we grow as people.
Why are you like this, and why do I like you?
This is why Bad Defaults exists, is because, not to say that I have had a hand in forcing uncomfortable conversations, but I feel like this is a valuable... Okay, so even to back up from Bad Defaults, I feel like these conversations are
Didn't
a
you
valuable
have to
part.
leave?
I have time for America, Reese, because I believe that these conversations are what it takes to make this country not even, I was going to say great, but like tolerable or like acceptable or like livable. Like, we need to discuss difficult things I feel like this is a safe space. I feel like anybody can say anything, and we'll roll with it. Nobody has said anything. Like, literally, going back to the mod actions, the only things I've had to cancel, and I haven't canceled anything, piece of shit and sucks butts are the only things that have been flagged that I've had to approve.
We've got a good crowd right now that is willing to allow for some space. However, I want to stop short of what you said, which was will allow anything, which I won't.
I agree. That was a false thing that I just said.
I will not allow anything.
But again, that fact that I can backtrack on what I said to say, hey, that's a horrible thing. Like, yeah, 4.225% of kids could die. Like, I don't believe that. We
now
need
I
to
can't
be
end
able
the
to
stream like that now. Because you said that.
Well, that's on you. Ronwin says, so Reese, why don't you believe in God? And I'll leave it on that. Goodbye, everybody. I love you all. Thank you for participating. Thank you for showing up. I have to go. I'm sorry, but also not sorry. I'm only not sorry because I want to leave Reese on that question. So goodbye, everybody. I love you all. I'm out. Reese, you have the floor. Bye-bye.
So, here's my thoughts on the nature of the universe. Thanks for coming, everybody. Bye-bye.